Normal chess rules apply, except that captured pieces on one board are passed to the teammate on the other board. As each captured piece is passed to your teammate, they have the option of using any available passed pieces on their board. Available passed pieces are displayed on the side margin of the board. You also cannot drop pawns on the 1st or 8th rank, but you can place check or checkmate. The term you may hear us using is sack-sitting. It's sacrificing material and then waiting for trades from your partner. Sit, you might hear say sit. It's the same as stall, which is one of the buttons that you can actually use to communicate with your partner on this site if you're not in a voice call like we are right now. It just means don't move. And initiative is having the possibility to attack first, taking into consideration all possible trades coming in. So it's the same as standard chess initiative, meaning that you sort of have the ability to attack first, but there's a few more things that you have to take into consideration, such as the time that you may have if you have more time than your opponent, than your partner's opponent, and depending on what trades they might be getting if you are not up on time would all factor into that. So yeah, we're going to be sort of just jumping right into the random pool, and today we're going to be sort of trying to focus more specifically on the topic of attacking and defending. We're going to be talking sort of about some strategies and tips on how to do those two different things, and then also we're going to be talking about when you should attack and when you should defend, and sort of how to know when to do which one. All right? So we're going to just jump right in. Are you ready, Chicken?
I'm ready, yes.
Fantastic. All right. And if anyone has any questions at any point, please do feel free to ask questions in the chat. We're here to answer them. All right, here we go. We shall start. We're going to just be playing against any opponents, any and all opponents we get, so we can get a different range of opponents, as always, which I think is good for learning. So yeah, here, my opponent decided they didn't want a queen, so... Not sure if this will be the best game to start off with explaining attacking and defending, but it's alright.
Okay. If you sit now, I can mate him if he doesn't take anything.
Alright, let's have a look at what my opponent's going to do.
I'm going to play bishop h3, and if he doesn't get a blocker, he's mated.
Alright, I sit. So my partner is attacking. He's taking advantage of the fact that we have more time on my clock than his opponent. So if his opponent was to sit forever, he would flag before me. So that's the whole sort of strategy there. Alright. So let's jump into another game. And if anyone wants to challenge us between games and you get the chance to get a partner and challenge us, we do accept challenges as well. So feel free to jump in. Also into the random pool, because you might get the chance to play us if you do that too. Hello, El Coing. There are quite a few people on, so I'm thinking I'm just going to view a game until we jump into one. But we'll probably get opponents within the next couple seconds. If not, then we can always jump on to our Doubles for Dummies accounts, which we have, so we can get opponents faster if we need to. So I'll ask you while we're waiting, Chicken, how do you know when to attack or defend? Is there any sort of like specific things you look for on the board to figure out when you want to do which one?
Maybe I'll give an example in the next game.
Okay. Yeah, it's tricky to kind of just explain it. So it's easier to have a bit of a position to look at. Right?
Kind of like just like by playing a lot of games, I kind of understand when it's a good attacking position.
Mm-hmm.
That's just for me. I don't know if you have any inputs.
Mm-hmm. Let me think of how I can like rephrase this question a little bit. Like when would you say would be a bad time to defend, if you can think of one?
Well, one time would be if your partner is losing, maybe you want to attack because that's the only chance of winning.
See, that's great. I actually haven't thought of that one. Yeah, so if your partner's losing on their board and maybe you have more time on your board, you might, even if you don't really have the best position to attack, you might want to try and make something happen, so to say, on your board, since it might be the only strategy left to actually win. And when would you say is maybe a bad time to attack?
We have, by the way, rook mates here, or knight mates.
Okay. I'll try to get it.
Bad time to attack, maybe, I mean, you gotta have the weakened squares in order to attack. You can't just force an attack out of nothing.
That's true. Sometimes if your opponent's just very safe, you're not going to want to be attacking, because then you might just be wasting material or placing your pieces in positions where they're actually doing less when they could be, you know, supporting your position more on a different square. So maybe you could just improve the pieces you already have on the board, rather than wasting pieces that could maybe be used later when you need them for defending or attacking, rather than just trying to create attack when there's no real way and your opponent sort of has a fortress going on or something like that. And also you can kind of reverse what you said. Like maybe you wouldn't want to be attacking when your partner's attacking. You might want to be trading pieces for them instead. Or because if you're both attacking and both asking for pieces at the same time, for example, then neither of you are going to get the pieces you need. So you got to look at both positions and think which one of us has the better attack that's more likely to be checkmate, or you know, just have a better outcome. So if my partner has a better position and better attacking chances than me, then sometimes I might sort of back off from attacking my opponent and change my strategy into trying to get pieces for my partner.
Yeah, I agree.
Some good examples, actually. Thank you, Chuck, so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody, coming in from the raid. Chuck is another doubles chess player, so you should check out his channel if you enjoy doubles chess content. All right, so here we go. We got some higher rated opponents here, so maybe we can get some actual positions that we can sort of talk about. But
Okay, don't trade.
Okay. That is pieces are coming a little bit.
Okay, trying to play in
I'll hold I'll hold knights. Oh, whoa! Can you just
I messed up.
Whoa!
Okay.
Couldn't you have just done bishop takes knight?
I messed up.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Trying to commentate at the same time.
We're gonna get into the swing of things.
Yes.
Gotta warm up. We're so safe now. You're so safe. Okay. Let me think. Nice move. Knight at b8 to stop bishop at c6 is kind of cool.
I was gonna say, like, you usually want to be attacking. If you can.
Yeah, that's something that I think is important.
I usually don't see a reason not to attack, unless you're like giving up pieces.
Yeah, you don't want to be like sack sitting when there's no real attack, because then you're just going to be having your partner down on material and you're going to be down on material and it won't be good. Yeah. And most of the time, double chess is a very initiative heavy, like important game. So you're going to be wanting to attack rather than just like in standard chess, for example. Sometimes you want to just find small positional sort of weaknesses to take advantage of. Sure, you can do that in this as well, but a lot of the time you're going to be going right for the king. You're not even going to be worrying about the queen side sometimes. It's like all about just trying to get to the king and trying to get an attack before your opponent does or before your opponent's partner does. So you're trying to hold the initiative, because if you hold the initiative, you have to remember there are always trades coming in. So it's important that you usually have the initiative for majority of the game, if not the whole game, so that when the trades do come, they are hopefully going to come in a time when you have the initiative. So otherwise it can get dangerous. So usually you're going to be trying to attack all the time, but if you can't, for whatever reason, like we just explained, if you shouldn't, because maybe your partner's attacking or you don't have a solid sort of follow through with the attack that you have in mind, then it's better for you to be maybe just improving your position, trading for your partner, or even just like lightly defending. But I also wouldn't necessarily waste pieces in hand to defend when you don't need to. More likely than not, you're going to want to save those pieces for attacking later because of just how important attacking is. Nice job over there, partner. You got the mate. All right, let's go again. See if we can continue on here. All right, let me see what's going on my board. So, I don't really know if there's much that I can say about my position. Here's an example of like where I decided not to attack, at least. I just started trading for my partner. So here, when they played the move pawn at h6, sure, maybe I could take it and then start dropping things on g7, but after they take it, it's going to be like, I'm going to be giving a bunch of pieces. Maybe then I could drop like a bishop on f4 and start trying to get in here. But since they had a lot of pieces themselves, I thought that they'd just be able to defend, and I thought it might be a little bit better if I just try and trade for my partner, who was beginning to turn the position into more of an attacking position. Because their attack would be easier to do than mine, and would involve less sacrificing of material. And even if they did sacrifice material, because my position's so safe, yeah, this is actually another really important point. My position, I was quite safe. So if I need to give pieces to my partner to attack and they want to sacrifice them to start the attack, it's fine. But whereas my partner, their king was a little bit more in the open. So I was like, okay, I could try and attack here, but I will have to sacrifice some pieces, and I won't be getting that many pieces from my partner who probably needs them. And at the same time, I'm going to be sacrificing pieces, which might make my partner get into some trouble since their king's a bit more exposed. So that was sort of my thought process there. And as you play more and more, the thought process becomes faster and faster. So it becomes more like instinct rather than having to think, which is why it's kind of cool now to be talking about it out loud, because a lot of the time we're not thinking about these things, right, Chicken? It just kind of comes like naturally. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's instinct, but when you really try and break it down, you can kind of actually see, oh, wow, this is why we're doing that. There is a reason. It's just that after a while, when you play so many games, it's such an instinctual sort of thing to do that you don't even really realize necessarily all the thought that actually goes into the reason why you're doing it, right? Because it's just like very natural at some point. But that's why it's kind of nice that we're breaking it down now for you guys, because then I think it will be just that much quicker for someone coming into it to like start to master or learn how to get these instincts sort of instilled into their play. So it's better if you know about them, then you can start practicing them sooner rather than learning through just playing. You can actually learn by practice more than just experience. It'll be a mixture of the two. I think that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
Knight is good for me. Hey, Vortical.
Yes, I definitely say like once you get enough games played that you really start to see the patterns.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot of practice, a lot of games. You just need to play some games before you.
Yeah.
It seems like overwhelming at first, maybe, but.
Yeah, because there was just one comment in the chat now where someone's saying they enjoy watching me play standard chess because it doesn't hurt their brain, to quote them, as much as watching Bughouse. And I totally get it. It's a lot to take in if you're into the game, but the more you like, if you just play some games, it is actually quite not that difficult to grasp if you once you learn like the basics of it, and it can be pretty fun. Like I would say that doubles chess was very fun to learn. Like it wasn't frustrating really. It was like fun because you have a partner you're talking to. You're it's social in that sense, and you're like there's so much going on, so it's like just like a bunch of chaos, and it's kind of fun, and it's like silly sometimes when you lose or like it's just very enjoyable to lose, I guess. Whereas maybe when I'm learning standard chess, which is what I'm doing still, like I'm still learning both technically because there's always more to learn, but I find that sometimes I'll get a little bit more frustrated more quickly. But I just found doubles chess so much fun to learn when I first was starting off. Since the beginning, like it didn't feel like I was trying to learn it. It just felt like I was having fun, if that kind of makes sense. So I'm thinking it'll probably be the same for at least some people that start playing it. You might just find it more fun than frustrating, even if you lose. So I would say try it out. It's a fun game to lose. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here, what I'm trying to do is attack. So I have mate. Basically, in this sort of position, you don't want to be defending because then your opponent's probably going to be able to get the initiative before you. Like, I'll talk about what I just did after this game finishes. If that's okay, Chicken, I'll just take a second.
Yes, that's fine.
IJH, I can't explain. Each person's different. But I found like what it is like if I lose like 10 chess games in a row, I might get like a little bit tired. But if I lose like like I don't know 10 double chess games in a row, like I'd be playing for like 6 hours a day when I was growing up playing this game, and I would still like have the energy and like I would be enjoying it enough to keep going. Like it would take a lot to make me quit, if that makes sense. All right, let's quickly look at this. So, basically here, I just wanted to take with the king because, like, everything kind of matters with initiative. So if I take with the rook, knight at f4, it's not really a threat because I can just run down to c1. But, like, if you're going to be really... I mean, technically maybe they have, like, queen at b5, so I don't really know if this was the best move, but I guess it doesn't really matter because no matter what they do, I'm going to just start dropping pieces on d6. So I just go bishop at b4 sort of to protect the knight from the queen at b5 idea. And then my idea here is if I was to start defending, like, I don't know, maybe I'm for some reason fearing knight at g3, like if I'm going to take and get mated on f2, which I wouldn't, I'd go to e2. They'd drop, like, queen at e3, and I'd probably block, like, with my queen on e2, and I'd be like, no knight, and I'd be fine. But, you have to like look at the position. First of all, we have more time on the clock. So if for some reason they get, I don't know, like 20 queens and knights somehow, and you know, have a way of somehow getting an attack on me in this position, which might be possible with enough. No, I don't even think it is. I think that I'm just completely safe here. But the reason I can tell that is because I can calculate however many moves in advance. But let's say that we're unsure. We look at this position, we're like, okay, we're not that sure if they're going to be able to get an attack if they get another queen or something like that. So what you can do is you can also look at the clock. You're like, oh, we're up time. So actually I can continue attacking and I know I have the initiative, even though I'm not 100% sure, because you can't always like calculate so far in advance fast enough, like especially if it's a time scramble. You have to like take other things that could maybe tell you if you have the initiative quicker than calculating like 10 moves ahead or however many moves ahead. So one way that you can do that is by looking at the time. So I have like 6 more seconds, or I believe I had, I'm not sure if this is the accurate time here, but I think I was up a little bit of time at that point as well, since these are the ending times of both of our boards. And because of that, I was like, all right, I have more time on the clock, so even if I do get into some sort of trouble, I can tell my partner to sit. So that's one way you can tell that you have the initiative. And then another way, of course, is the position. I was able to tell just by sort of looking at this that I'm safe. And yeah, so then I just started trying to attack on the dark squares, which is probably like the easiest way to attack here is e7, since e7 is technically not defended. And then since he took, I was able to get in pretty quickly. And yeah, let's play a couple games now before we stop again, just so we can get into a bit of a rhythm. I don't want to be stopping every single game because then it's a bit more jarring to go back in.
My opponent pushes c-pawn here.
Oh, you know how I feel about that.
Maybe you can teach me how to take advantage of this.
How do I feel about c-pawn pushing chicken? I don't like it, do I? Yeah, I'm not a fan of... Yeah, you can play knight c3, but yeah, like the whole idea is you'd probably develop your bishop to f4 before he develops his bishop to d6, and you'd bring your knight to like
yes, that was my plan.
Fantastic. Like you just want to start putting things on that diagonal, and if we're up time, then I can get you pawn drop on c7, things like that. And then if they have to waste a move to drop pawn on c7 to defend, for example, then you're just up a whole you're up a tempo, right? Because you can develop another piece before your opponent can, right? I think that's
yeah.
I think I'm making sense there. So you just get up. You get up in time. You get up in development. Like time in chess is also known as, like, developing your pieces before your opponent, if I'm not mistaken. So, like how quickly you develop your pieces is another sort of way you can look at the term time. So yeah. How about pushing f-pawns? Oh, Genna, I know that you're not a fan of how I push the f-pawn in standard chess. Don't hold it against me, alright? In doubles chess, it's bad because this is one of the biggest weaknesses on your board, is the f7 and f2 pawns. That's where your opponent are often going to be sack-sitting if they have a lot of material, which we explained in past episodes that it's not good to sack-sit if you don't have the material to back it up, which is what I think my opponent's going to do right now. If he would sack on me, it'd be a great example of how to defend right now, but I don't think he's going to do it. So yeah, just castle. And now the fact that his knight's on g4 is bad for him, because if he tries to open up this bishop diagonal to h3, he can't drop pawn on h3 because his knight's in the way. So that's usually why you don't want to bring your knight to g4 or g5 without there really being a purpose, because it takes away your ability to start attacking them if they're castled as easily. So, and it's good to know that, because it also lets you know that if you're the player that did not bring their knight to g4 or g5, it's probably a good idea to castle. So right here I know that castling is a good idea because they can't really attack me. So that's why I castled. Well, one of the reasons I castled is because their knight's misplaced on g4, and I know that I'm going to be pretty safe here, and it's going to be hard for them to start an attack. So that's like a sort of general rule that I would almost like put in cement, is that if your opponent's knight is on g4 or g5, you can probably castle, and like they'll have to waste a turn to move that knight away before they can attack you a lot of the time. So if you like being up on time and development, that's another sort of way you can take advantage of a misplayed inaccuracy sort of move like that, which I would also count as moving your C pawns or F pawns. Yeah, we are taking challenges if you have opponent's partner. We're taking challenges if you have a partner and want to challenge us to like 3-0 or 2-0 time control. When is the episode on carrying and getting carried? That's pretty funny, IJH. It's pretty funny. So I'm going to make some moves. So basically I'm just like sitting here for no real reason other than just to take a moment. But here, basically I have a better position than my opponent does. I could kick his knight back with a move like h3. It's not a bad move, because then I still prevent any weird stuff going on here, but he can't really do anything anyway because his pawn's on e6, which is kind of like meh. So I could also, yeah, I think I'm going to go here, because the idea is after he moves his knight, I have knight to e5 to attack his queen. And then I could maybe get like knight at f6 and knight takes f7. Checkmate, perhaps. So I could just take here twice. Free knight. Could still go knight to e5. So I'll do that move now. Yep. Pretty good. So now I kind of want a pawn to drop on g6. I could also just move my bishop there, but I'm going to wait for a pawn because we're up time.
Okay, I'll get my partner a pawn.
Might as well keep more pieces attacking the light squares if you have that ability to. You just want to sort of gang up as many pieces on there as possible. So, plus pawn.
Yes, okay, coming.
We all know about the light square and dark square weaknesses that I like to take advantage of in the London system. But we could probably do an episode on that sometime too.
Oh, so pawn at g6, h takes g6. I guess my knight takes f7. What's your idea?
I'm going to do h takes g6.
Okay. Actually,
maybe I wouldn't, actually. I'm going to go bishop takes g6, sorry. Because otherwise it takes my bishop on h4. So now I can do, I'm going to go knight b5 with the idea of trying to checkmate on d8 if he moves his queen. Yep, there we go. So yeah, sometimes you have to quickly change your plans depending on what your opponents play. I could also have done knight takes f7. There's just so many attacking possibilities, but you want to go with the one that's most likely to bring checkmate. Alright, so here technically, correct play, we gotta bring our bishop to f4. You don't really want to. G5's fine. People play that all the time. But I kind of like playing this way because I try and gang up on this c7 square, which is another sort of common square to attack. Like the most common squares to attack, for if you want to start attacking, is you should learn how to attack g2 and g7 in castled and uncastled positions. And you should also learn how to attack maybe c7 and c2. And you should also learn how to attack f7 and f2. Those would be like the most important squares to be always aware of on your board, keeping them safe, and on your opponent's board, making them not safe. And also, of course, queenside castle b2 and b7 is important as well to know how to attack. Here, I could just go in. Let's do it. So my idea is to push f4 and then go bishop at g5 and start trying to get some attack. My partner's pretty safe, so I'm not afraid to sack a bishop.
Okay, some trades are not too good here.
People are wondering how to defend. Okay, partner, do you
yeah.
want to give your thought process on your position over there?
Yeah, so basically he has only a bishop in hand and I have a lot of pieces in hand, and that's because he dropped his pieces to attack. So I'm up time, and I can place my pieces well now to get safe.
So you're not afraid to just take his pieces as he drops them, sort of.
I'm not afraid to wait to drop my pieces, I guess.
So you're saying that your opponent's sort of wasting their pieces a little bit, and you're holding on to yours for a time where they'll be more useful.
Well, I think more he's just yeah, true, but he's more like waiting for pieces. He's playing slower, and I'm playing faster, and I'm getting my pieces later to place.
Exactly. So if you're playing fast, it doesn't really matter if your opponent's attacking, because a lot of the time you can just take the pieces. And I'm not moving right now. I'm actually on purpose sitting so that your opponent doesn't get pieces, so you can get to safety. And which way would you say that your king would be most safe in this position?
I'm trying to get my king to c8, which is very safe.
Yeah, that's a very common pattern that you'll see. Is a lot of the time, if you're getting sacked on the king side, you'll want to walk your king over to c8 on the queen side, where you have a lot of pieces that'll be around to keep you safe, like your queen, pawns, and rook.
I'm actually not able to get here right now because of bishop g4, but I'm still I just want to drop some pieces for defense. Like a bishop on g8 would be nice.
Hey, Howdy and Lolly, how you guys doing?
But I think my partner's doing well, so I'm not too concerned.
Yeah. So even in positions where you're a little bit unsafe, my partner just took a bunch of pieces. My opponent only has a rook and some pawns, whereas I have a lot of minors, which are more valuable, especially in doubles chess. I'd say knight can be more valuable than a rook a lot of the time.
Okay, you can go.
Okay. So I'm gonna go here and just start trying to see if I can take off his defenders, like the knight on g4, which he did take. He probably shouldn't have taken. He should have dropped a pawn on f6, because now I just have two pieces eyeing the dark squares here, which is kind of gorgeous. So here, what I'll probably
Basically,
want to do,
I'm defending.
Yeah.
Every game here.
So how would you describe your pattern of defending right now?
It doesn't look so good right now.
Maybe knight at h6.
Oh, nice move.
So
actually, that's very good move.
Yeah, you're defending the g8 bishop and f7 again.
I get lessons on defense, maybe.
No, you're doing well. You're doing excellent. So basically, what Chicken is doing is he's playing a bit of a piece war with his opponent. His opponent's dropping new pieces to attack, while Chicken is dropping new pieces to defend. And I'm making sure that I don't trade, for example, more pawns than for my piece. If I take more pawns and I'm giving up pieces, it would be bad for my partner, because he's going to keep getting attacked with these pieces, and he's going to have a hard time defending with pawns, since the attack is on the 7th rank. How are you going to defend the 7th rank with a pawn? You know what I mean? It's kind of hard, depending on how they're attacking. And that position's a good example. So, yeah. He's sort of dropping new pieces to defend as his opponent drops new pieces to attack. And every time his opponent gives a piece, it's helping my attack. So it's actually working out very well in that sort of way. So it's good coordination between myself and my partner. He's getting attacked, and it's actually helping me because his opponent's giving pieces and feeding my attack. It's circle. Thank you, partner. You too. Good job.
What do you think about free pawns in the opening?
I think it's good to give. It's an excellent question, partner. Excellent question. So I would say that, where am I going to put my queen? Here. I would say that free pawns in the opening is fine, but only with very specific lines, I'd say. For example, e4, d5. You give an extra pawn a lot of the time, right? If they're going to take on e6 and do that whole queen swap thing. But a lot of the time, since such heavy trades are coming, then your partner's still going to be getting some feed. The problem with giving a pawn in the opening a lot of the time is if you're giving a pawn and not taking any trades for a while. So then it's your partner's up against an extra pawn without anything to drop, and they can feel that a little bit more, I'd say. Rookmates. I'm going to take this free, though. So they can... I don't know if you agree with me, but I think, if your opponent has an extra pawn and you have nothing, that might be a little bit more difficult to deal with than if your opponent has an extra pawn, but you have, a few bishops and a queen, and they have a few bishops and a queen.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the e4, d5 line.
Yeah. That's, the line that's the most commonly played, where your opponent will be get an extra pawn, but you can get away with it because a lot of trades get traded off. Whereas sometimes if you're just sacking out, like a lot of the time you'll see a lot of like for example 12-teen, he likes to sack a pawn in the opening to get a speed advantage because he'll usually try and pre-move, like ruin your pre-move so that if you pre-move he'll like win your bishop or something. He'll like just push e4 where it's a free pawn, but because you're pre-moving so fast, you won't take the free pawn and he'll take your piece. So that might be a time where it's not that good to give a free pawn because like, it serves no purpose other than to get up time. And if your opponent is aware that you're going to do this, they'll be ready for it and they're not going to get that much downtime. But if you're doing it against someone you've never played against before, sure, do it for fun. But maybe against an experienced opponent that you've played against many times, you don't want to go for such tricks if they're expecting them. Because then you're just losing a pawn and harming your partner. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would.
Cool. So that's my
Well
idea of free pawns. Yeah, we're going to sit here because diagonals are very bad for me. Like pawn at f6, things like that. And queen mates, well, he just gave, okay. Op dead partner. he just gave a queen for f7. There you go, it's present, partner, it's present.
Oh, I lagged. Okay, I made it.
Nice.
My partner sees everything. My partner sees both boards and everything.
It's important to constantly be looking over at your partner's board every like every maybe 5 seconds, something like that, or
Okay,
5 to 10 seconds.
I gotta work on that.
You do it well, I'm sure. You do it well, I'm sure. Okay. So here I'm getting a free pawn in the opening. For this, it seems like it's a blunder. Sometimes it's intentional, which is the ones that I was talking about, like where your opponent sacks a pawn for speed or to confuse you, or if they're sacking a pawn to do that whole queen line train in e4 d5, which is the time that I can say you definitely can get away with it. It's very rare that you can't in that line. It depends on if you play well, if your partner and you both play the right sort of style in that opening to match each other's boards, then you can get away with it. If your partner starts like giving a bunch of trades and it's white's move, then maybe you're gonna have some problems.
Which opening is that?
e4 d5.
Okay.
Like that one, I think that the pawn sack is fine.
I don't like taking I don't like trading everything off. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the time white won't even take the extra pawn. They're gonna play the exchange variation, like French exchange. Right, check, partner, check. So up a ton of time. And here, my idea would probably just be to go pawn at e5 and try and get an attack on f6. If he ever takes, I have this discover check, and my rook opens up, and it's really strong, so he can't really take my knight. Queen mates for me. My opponent's probably going to drop a pawn on h7. Yep, saw that one coming. I'll probably go rook at h5 to take the bishop on h6, and then I get a lot of pressure on the dark squares. And if he takes here, then I still have pawn takes, and then I have 2 rooks eyeing the h7 square, and I'll have like a bit of a initiative because he'll have to defend that, and then I'll get a free move. But he did exactly what I was thinking he'd do, so I'm getting the queen here for my partner, which mates in 2, so it's all coordination, guys. It's all coordination.
Nice.
And, of course, just playing well on your own board. It's important. What would you say about players who say that they only want to play their board? What do you think about that? Because I know some players that prefer to play their own board than to play both boards.
I think some players, yeah, if you only play your own board, they'll like, they're really hurting their partner because they don't understand that their partner dies because they don't give them pieces, or they don't, or they're asking for pieces. Sometimes hurts the partner, yeah. So you got to play for both boards.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, where am I going here? Just go here. Just go knight at h5. I've misplayed this opening a little bit, but it's not a huge deal. Plus, he's not taking advantage of it that much. But yeah, I agree. I think that it's important you play both boards because it's just so much easier to win that way. First of all, if you're coordinating, you're gonna get the stuff you need to do what you need to do. Otherwise, it's just like a bit more chaotic, and you can't really predict what's gonna happen. Controlled chaos, guys, is important. So I'm just gonna start attacking here. My idea is I don't care about pawn at d7. He's not gonna get like 5 rooks. I really don't think he's going to, even though we're downtime, which is good to take into consideration here. So we're downtime. Sure, I have like this little empty square here, but I'm not
figure out
scared.
what's going on here. Okay.
My partner might
So-
sacrifice his queen to take the bishop and play something like pawn at g5.
Okay, let's do that.
Or like bishop to g5. Yeah. Just to start an attack. Because a lot of the time, if your partner's safe like I am, then you can sacrifice your queen and things like that for attack, which is what my partner's going to do. Because it looks like I'm about to win pieces on my board, like this queen on f2 or something like that. And if my partner is attacking, then it'll be really good for both of us. So here,
Okay.
I'll just take the
Yeah,
queen.
knight's a little bit. Knight's okay. We can't really coordinate too much with all this.
Yeah, so now I'm going to actually sit, because knight's a little bit bad if he gets maybe like queen takes f2, knight. I don't even know how knight's bad. How's knight bad? Knight at h3, king h1. Oh, because
Okay,
you want
maybe
to take
just-
the queen. Yeah, go.
Okay, sit.
That's why knight's bad. All right.
Go, I guess.
All right, I'll take this knight for you.
I'm just saying it's kind of hard to coordinate. I mean, I'm doing the best I can, you know.
I know, I'm talking a lot.
Okay.
It's all good.
I can't really coordinate at all.
It's understandable. Okay, so I'm going to give a check here to defend the c7 pawn.
A knight might be.
You go.
Oh, I lagged. I got a nice mate here. I think e8. No, it's not mate. This is interesting. Interesting attacking position. Okay, I do have mate actually.
Is it knight at d5? Oh, no, it's not actually.
Yes, it is. Now knight d7.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. So the whole idea is we don't want to drop the queen. He comes up and then take the bishop because he moves the rook and his king gets the escape square on a8. But here he sacks the knight, so if the king goes to a7, pawn at mates, and if the bishop takes, then queen at, then pawn at b6 mates. So pretty cool stuff. All right, let's play a couple games with slightly less chattering. We can try and get into, unless a position comes up that's really worth talking about. We can focus for a hot second. Because coordination is important. It's hard to coordinate when you're talking so much. It's hard.
I mean, we can like say why pieces are good and stuff, right?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, we can coordinate.
Yeah. We can coordinate.
Okay, so like you might want a knight for f5, right?
Exactly. So see how my partner's looking at my board. Even though he's playing
like
this
a pawn
game.
at f6.
Yeah, exactly. My partner knows what I want, and I don't even need to ask for it. So that's why it's important to look at your partner's board sometimes, because then it's faster. Sometimes you can notice it even quicker than your partner can, for example. You just learn how to get sort of in sync with them. So right now, pawns are good. My partner's kind of figured out that diagonals are good, so I don't even really need to say anything. Though, of course, it is important to still communicate that. So pawns are good. But it's good to just
I'm
look
gonna
over.
I'm gonna force this knight from my partner because it's gonna. If I get a knight and a pawn, it's gonna mate. So that's why I'm
Exactly.
playing pawn.
So this is a great example of coordination and why playing not just your own board is important. Because if we were playing our own boards, then why would he sacrifice a pawn on e2 like that? It makes no sense. Why would you sack your queen for a knight? It makes no sense if you're playing your own board, right? But since he's playing my board, where I'm having a position where I'm very close to checkmate, we can get a very quick win just based off of the fact that he's playing my board rather than his own. So that's why it's important to play with the whole picture in mind.
I think that in your position here, it's like really just so crucial that you can get a pawn here on g7. If your partner doesn't realize that that's going to be really bad, because otherwise he can place his pieces to defend, and he has all these pieces in hand. So
exactly. So he's got a lot of pieces. He could start dropping pieces like bishop at f8 or something, pawn at g7, and just sacking the rook and trying to like get safe. So it's important that I get the pawn. So now I have mate just by doing a little maneuver here with my knight. Sacrificing the pawn to open up the g7 square for my queen. Nice, you too.
that was a good attack.
Yeah, that was a good example of coordination and playing your partner's board. Excellent. Getting some good positions for teaching today.
And knight's kind of bad here because I don't want him to play knight at h5, which is something that a lot of people are doing. nowadays. It seems like they're playing this d4 stuff and trying to place a knight on h5, which has some weakened squares on g7 and f6, depending on how you play it as black.
Mm-hmm. So my idea here is what? What do I want to do? I kind of want to kick this knight out of here. I'm kind of eyeing this square now. So I'll go pawn h6 to try and get in a bit of an attack.
So pawn is good.
This is a good example of trying to attack the g7 square. So I guess I could just
You're getting a rook soon.
Yeah, rook will be good. So I just want to defend the g7 pawn and take this free pawn on g2. I'm getting a rook, so I have rook at h8 I prefer to f8 because he's probably going to move his king now somewhere, and then I can just start attacking.
No, rook's going to be good for me in a second.
Alrighty, here you go.
Thank you.
Here's a couple rooks. It's a couple. I've got bishop at f6, can take this queen here, and then I have mate in 1, knight at e8. So yeah, just like combinations, like with how to attack and how to defend, when you want to know actual like mating combinations, the best way to learn those is through experience. I can definitely analyze and like go through mating combinations just like tactics and how you would, but it's far more effective to actually learn through playing or through doing, I guess, bug house doubles chess tactics, or if you can find them.
Okay, so I said I shouldn't trade off all the pieces, but for some reason I trade off all the pieces in d4, e4, d5. Okay, knight's good here. Another knight's good.
It's a bit tricky. Get your pawn. So here I'm just trying to open up my position a little bit because I don't really know what's going on.
You never mind about the knight. Okay, I've got to defend here a little bit.
Just bishop at b6, trying to get these pieces away from his king so I can try and get some sort of dark squared thing if I can push d4. So he obviously doesn't want me to push d4. I want to go like pawn at e3 right now. We're
Okay,
down a bit of time.
Here's a bishop if that helps.
Yeah, it helps, thanks. So it's a bit tricky for him to defend d2 and the knight, so he can't really. I'm going to go pawn at f4, continue trying to put pressure on the dark squares.
I'm not doing so well here, but maybe my partner wins.
Mm-hmm. So here, it's a little more accurate to drop, I think, on g3, ever so slightly. And now I kind of want to go bishop. Oh, watch this, partner. You ready? Bishop at g1. What do you think of that one? He can kind of just go back to h2, unfortunately. Shh, shh. Maybe he won't see it. Maybe he won't see it. But then a pawn mates, I think. Well, almost.
Okay, so I should take the bishop then.
Okay. I'll go here first.
I'm going to be down a little bit of time here.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky, unfortunately. Probably impossible, actually.
Are you mating? You are mating.
Yeah, but we're down time. So this is why it's an example of why time's important. Just because we're talking so much, we're a little bit slower than we normally would be. Thank you for giving a description, Vertical. I can't really talk right now as much. But this is why time's so important. And the only reason we're really down time is because it's kind of hard to talk and play at the same time, and we've got a little bit higher rated opponents that are playing a bit faster. So I could think for future games where we're playing against higher rated opponents, it'll be a bit more... It'll be better if we play the game and then talk about it afterwards so that we don't get downtime. Do you want something?
Okay, so don't give, try to mate him if you can.
Okay, wait, let me think. I'm going to think here because a piece could be very crucial to saving my partner's life.
Okay, just don't give a knight or a rook, say. Okay.
I want to do bishop takes and bishop takes f1.
Knight is
Does knight mate you?
Knight g4, king g3. I guess I'm safe, right?
You can go up to h4, right? Okay, we're gonna take a solid guess here. King g3 maybe?
Let's take a solid guess here.
I think it was King G3.
Okay. I've checked though.
Oh, check.
Wait, Rook G4 though.
Okay, whoa, partner, slow down. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, hard. Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. I've miscalculated here, hardcore. Are you okay? Okay, let's take a chill pill real quick. Oh, my partner's so safe. Okay. It's actually hilarious what's going on over there. Okay, how do I win this? Yeah, I misplayed my mate. Okay, you want something? You want a knight? Here. Maybe knight at G. Oh.
Wait, our partner is massively lagging.
Maybe go to G6. Okay. Oh, nice. Got him, partner. Got him. Okay, win. That's a W right there. That was insane.
That was a nice game there. Nice game.
That was hilarious. That was like very entertaining, actually.
This is why you like doubles chess, because it's very entertaining.
Exactly. It's just like so funny. It's like even if we had lost that, it was still pretty humorous. So here, pawn's good. Pawn and stuff. Just taking advantage of my opponent's like kind of like weird openings that aren't really that great, because they're creating weaknesses on like the light squares on the queen side, which is kind of unnecessary. And they're
I'll try to play a little bit
they're
fast.
trading off their bishop, which we know bishops are defenders sort of in the openings. So he's just got a lot of problems to deal with now that he wouldn't have to. So I'm gonna trade off queens or no? Yeah, I think it's
That's fine. Yes. I'll try to play a little bit faster because I'm playing too slowly.
So I'll take here so I can take the queen and get the king moving. I can also win a free knight. Could also potentially take f6 and win a free rook, but I like taking the knight more because then I'm opening up ideas for potentially moving my knight to d5 in the future. Nice. So if we can keep playing them, I can teach a little bit about openings here. So he's pushing his f-pawn, which is not a fabulous idea to do. Kind of, I'm gonna, oh god, that's a slip. I meant to put it to d6, and you kind of want to do that quickly as well so that they don't get pawn at e5. But instead, I just slipped, and it was a rough time. So I'm just gonna take here. I'm gonna go knight to h5 with the idea of poking pawn at g3. So he had to ways to move, going pawn at f2 because he moved his f-pawn. So that's a good example of being sort of like an opening thing that's not great to do. So knight's kind of bad.
It's coming, but you can.
Okay, here I'm gonna just not care too much about what's going on here. Check. Things are getting a little bit strange.
Trades are not good here.
Bishop at h3. Knight takes g3.
Okay, don't give like two knights, maybe.
Oh, it's coming. Knights and queens are coming.
No rook, no rook. Okay, go. Okay.
Rook's coming.
Yeah, go ahead.
So unfortunately,
I played a little
his
risky
knight's
for,
covering f2, which is a big problem here.
Okay. What do you think I should do here? Queen at h1?
Yeah. Tricky. Yeah, do it. Just do it.
Okay.
Pawn at g2, f3. Safe.
Unfortunately, my opponent is also very safe.
Yep. And unfortunately, I'm very not safe.
Maybe my partner will win.
Hard to get. Here you might want a castle, but I have potentially knight takes h7 if he does that. So here, trades are good. I'll go bishop at h5. I'm sacking, but only because it's not that. It's pretty good. Like, I'm drawing his king out right now. Bishop's good. We got to play faster.
A little bit laggy, maybe.
Okay. So we'll sit this down a little bit. Maybe I'll give a check. Sit.
Okay, I gave pawn. Keep moving?
Yeah, just go then. Bishop's kind of bad.
Okay, don't give a bishop.
So yeah, we're gonna try and speed up in the future games, because time would be, if we were up time, I'd have a better initiative in this position.
Okay, so you want me to hold a bishop?
I'm gonna go h4. I really want to go h4. And try and win his queen.
Wait, am I sitting or no?
You're sitting.
Okay.
Okay, go here. I don't really care about my c2 pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bishop's good. Take the bishop, but don't give a bishop. You can go, just no bishop.
Okay, no bishop.
Okay, maybe set.
Lag.
Knight's bad. Just no knight.
Connection is poor.
Oh, difficult.
It's okay, well, my partner carries.
So we're down a bit on the clock, which is problematic. But I don't really see any good moves for him if he gets pieces. So I got knight takes e4. Bishop at i7 ideas. Okay, so we'll just take that. And here, what do I want? I want everything. I'll just go pawn at g3 first to kick the queen out a little bit. Maybe get some action on these squares in the near future. Rook's good. That's unfortunate, this move. Okay. Sit. No knight. Okay, go. I want a rook or like something. I think like a knight's gonna almost mate.
Whoa, what am I doing? Okay.
There's a knight pot. Okay, I need to think.
Okay, maybe. I'm gonna
Try and
think
get me a
this.
knight. Try and get me a knight. Okay, hard. Alright, minus rook and queen. Which is gonna be kind of impossible. Oh, I'm mated here. Alright, we gotta be up time. That's the only problem.
Yes. And it's not lag. Not lag is good.
Yeah, the main problem is we're just being downtime because our opponents are, well, I shouldn't have played bishop to d6 here, but our opponents are well, at least my opponent's playing bad openings. So if I was up time, I could take better advantage of that because I'd be able to get the pieces that I need to take advantage of them. But unfortunately, we're down a little bit of time in each game. Bishop's really good.
Wait, did I have a knight in hand? No, what happened to it?
It's your move, partner. It's your move.
I saw a knight in hand, but then it disappeared.
Oh, hard. Yeah, okay, so now I'm in a lot of trouble because I didn't get a bishop. And I'm about to lose pieces. But it's okay, because I think I have queen to g5.
Okay, my bad, my bad.
All good, all good, all good. So I could play the move queen to... Oh, you're giving a knight. I cannot go queen to f5. I can go queen to h5. And queen to h6 is fine. If he ever takes my bishop, I get check and I win the queen. So I'm just trying to look for like smart moves to try and hold my position. Like this isn't a really important thing to do when you're attacking, is to try to hold the position if you can. Hold the attacking position.
Hey, rook's bad.
Oh, my queen's trapped.
Okay, if you make queen main 1, it's okay.
Well, actually, I can go here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we need to get up time. We can't be down time against them.
Yes, I agree.
Because like I was completely crushing, but the problem is, we're down time.
Oh, we gotta talk while playing. So I mean, you know.
Yeah. No, we don't have to. I said that while we're playing against higher rated opponents, we can discuss after the games.
Okay, well you cannot talk then.
Okay. Let's play fast. No, I thought because you're lagging.
Okay, we'll see if I'm lagging. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'll be able to like coordinate and stuff if we don't talk during the game though.
Yes. So we're gonna try and what's it called? We'll discuss our games after we play them right now. What's any way to get out of this one?
Okay, let's think.
Okay, sit.
What am I supposed to do?
Knight takes, knight takes, knight takes, knight takes, knight takes. Oh.
This works also, maybe.
Oh, maybe knight takes didn't work, actually.
Hey, go ahead. It's okay. Give me pawn and stuff. Oh, this is the time scramble, okay.
How hard I made myself. Alright, so we're gonna play faster now.
Yeah.
Okay, pieces are good. Bishop's nice. Bishop's really good, actually. So my idea is to try and threaten me. Okay, I'm going to discuss a little bit less than before. Just distracting the bishop from e7. Just say passing comments. Yeah, so we're doing well now because we're playing faster. I'll just commentate if we're like winning on both boards. So it's just a free knight. Trying to get the queen for me, it'll be good.
Yes. Okay, here. Just mate, huh? Knight c5 or something?
Yeah, probably, maybe.
Definitely, maybe.
Yeah, bishop at oh, whoa. No, not that one. I'm gonna actually take this. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna grind out this mate a little bit.
Queen mates.
Alright.
No, dust.
You're gonna get rooks.
Win the queen, maybe.
We are up time, so that's important. I think
we're up time.
yeah, so here's a rook. because it looks good for you.
Thank you. That was a very nice rook.
Yes.
Good night, mates. Night,
And
mates.
here, my idea is I have mate in 3.
It's night, mates in 1. Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah.
It's okay.
But it's fine. In this position, we're both so close to mate, but normally it would matter that I take it because it mates in 1 for my partner. You want to do the fastest mate always. It's just good practice for time scrambles.
Yes. Okay, let's see what he's doing here. Okay. I'm gonna sack my queen. You're gonna hold a queen. You're gonna sit now.
All right.
Okay, you can go now. Okay, if you give me some stuff, that's good.
Okay.
Rook or queen?
Coming. Oh, I could have dropped on F1 here. Nice. So we're coordinating because we're up time. It's easier.
Okay, no queen. Don't trade. Okay, now.
Trying to develop my bishop without allowing knight at F4 tempo stuff.
Okay, rook mates. Never mind.
Can I have a pawn and a knight?
Maybe.
Give me the knight. Give me the knight. Knight. Thank you. Just go pawn at E5. More stuff on the dark squares is good.
Rook still mates. Never mind. I go.
Here comes queen.
Okay, minus. No rook or queen. Okay, now. No queen.
So here I just have mate with a pawn. It's a pawn good, and we're up time, so I can sit for it. There we go.
Let's see, they declined the rematch.
Yeah, they declined rematch. Alrighty. Let's go.
Sometimes there's a mistake when they decline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pawn is bad for second. It's not that bad though. Okay. Okay, if you sit, he's pretty much dead.
Okay, I said. You want a pawn? For like G7 or whatever?
I have a pawn, yeah. I'm gonna play
Oh,
pawn
you
at G7.
have a pawn. Nice. Oh, free rook.
Okay, you can start attacking.
Yeah. And for anyone in chat that maybe wants to try out playing some games today, during the final hour of the show, which is in about an hour from now, I will be partnering up with you guys. For whoever's interested in playing a couple of games partnered up to me, you can just stick around and then let us know your chess.com username and we can play some games. Okay, nice. So there, my partner just basically won the whole board out of the opening. So that was very helpful for me attacking as well. Yeah, vertical race is an interesting point. Easiest way to beat someone is to learn about them. More you play, the more you know. So yeah, experience is very important. And a lot of the time, especially if you're playing against a lot of the same opponents a lot, especially if you're like a high-rated player, you'll often be playing against a lot of the same players. Since there's less high-rated players, I guess, than there are low-rated players. And sometimes it is important or good to know like your opponent's, like your main opponent's strategies and openings and things like that. Just like in chess, how you would prepare against an opponent in a tournament, you can do the same thing. Alright, so here I'm just gonna, I could push here, but I kind of just want to keep this closed so that my opponent doesn't have any counterplay. My idea here is to drop on d4. I don't want him sacrificing his queen because I might get mated. And pawn on d6, and I can continue my attack without having to create any chances for counterplay with my opponent getting in on the c2 square, which wouldn't even do anything, but you know, if you have a move that's slightly more accurate, you might as well play it rather than opening up any potentials for weaknesses in the future, because the games can quickly turn, you never know. Someone says it'd be interesting to watch this with eye tracker to see how often you look at your teammate's board. That's actually a hilarious idea. We're doing well. We're doing well. Let's see. Oh, Firefly's playing. Oh, excuse me. Maybe we can get it paired against him. So here's the only opening where I say c3 is okay to play. I think it's fine. Like, because they can't really take advantage of it because their bishop can't really go here. Like, they could drop a bunch of pawns, but you're probably going to be able to start doing something of your own before they can do that because it takes a lot of moves. And they can't play bishop to f5 because they played e6, so that's why I think it's kind of okay. But this is the only time, and c3 stops knight b4 stuff. Okay,
I'm gonna go h5. I hold a bishop. Or okay, never mind. It's coming.
It's coming? Oh, I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, bishop. Okay, free pawn. Oh, maybe a hang c2. Okay. Maybe what do I want to do here?
Yes. You can hold a pawn first. That's not that big a deal. Okay. Whoa.
Okay, so my partner has a bunch of rooks. So
the position is very good here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about losing a queen, really, because my partner is doing well. Maybe knight c4 to try and play knight at e5 is a good idea for me. Remember, everything is so important when it comes to, like, attacking. So pawn for b5 would be good for me, but also I can just play it maybe rook at g7 and knight at h8 if my partner doesn't get a bishop.
If you sit now, he has trouble covering g2, h2.
Oh, whoa. This was actually slightly inaccurate. I should have done rook takes g2. My bad. Sorry. I have mate, though. It was just this is a bit of the long way around the mountain, partner. Yeah, knight mates for my partner. All right. There we go. Alrighty.
Alright, let's get some ops.
Yes. So yeah, this is usually the version that people play nowadays with e45 is they'll do the exchange and then start trying to gang up on like e5 and knight e5 and things like that.
Yes, the thing about e4 d5 is can't attack you as quickly as if you play e5 on move 1.
Exactly.
That's the advantage.
Pieces are good, but also you have to be careful because if white gets a bunch of trades, then it can also be slightly problematic if they go like pawn at a6 and like pawn at e6, knight at e5, knight at f5, all these ideas.
Yeah, true.
But if your partner's not trading a bunch on their move or like during bad specific points in the opening, then you're fine. Just gotta coordinate correctly. So here I'm gonna go knight at g5 to sort of attack the queen and defend f7 at the same time.
Why
And
was you slow?
You're doing well. So here I'll just go knight to e4, defending my knight on g5 twice, take with the pawn, and then now I have new squares to potentially drop pieces. Not worried about that. I can just step over with my rook, whatever. Now here, I might just let him have my queen if I can get a knight partner, and if you can hold a rook. So here I'll just take the queen. I don't think my partner's giving a rook, so we're fine. Take this knight on the next move.
Nice.
Well, I'll probably check him first because you don't want your opponent to castle. If you're going to prevent your opponent from castling, it's pretty good. Alright, no rook and mates.
Continuation was good.
We're up time, so I wasn't too concerned. Pardon, partner?
Okay. We're going to have to play quickly.
We're up time. Yeah, just no queen on their move, I guess.
It's gonna come.
When it's going to come, just sit. Because as soon as it's my move, I'm going to start attacking if they don't defend g3. Okay, they did. So here...
Maybe no pawn for second. Okay, it's okay.
My idea is like queen at e2 if he ever tries to trade off the queen.
Okay.
I'll just defend g7.
Not getting too many attacking positions. My partner is though, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you can get me a queen or a rook, it's pretty good. Here, I'm just gonna defend c7 from him dropping a pawn on c7 would be pretty annoying.
I can probably force you a rook if it's good.
A queen will mate. Okay, I sit. So we're up a ton of time, so I'm just gonna see if my partner can get me a queen or a rook. Both of those pieces would be pretty
let's see how
good.
we can force this. A rook is good?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Nice.
Okay, nice one. So rook at e2, bishop at f, rook at e2, well.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do. Exactly, I got it
Oh,
all
I want to see, I want to hear the commentary.
So I'm gonna rook at e2.
I want to hear
Okay, so this is just the easy solution, is if he
Yes.
goes to f1. If he goes to g1, I think that I can go bishop at f2, he'll go up, pawn at g3, he's go king takes, then repeat. After they exchange on g3, you can repeat with bishop at f2 again. If he goes back, pawn at g3 will mate. If he comes up, then you can have knight at h6 and pawn at g6 mate. Stop the king from running out this way by knight at h6. So yeah. There you go.
No.
Op dead. Op is checkmate.
That's how you checkmate.
That's how you checkmate. How to attack and how to defend, perhaps.
That's how you do it.
It's funny. Alright. So here you could even just sack his queen. I'm just looking at Firefly's game. Maybe go bishop at f2 is pretty good. You always want to stop your opponent from getting to c1 or c8 if you can.
Okay, bishop takes e3, knight at d5. You need to bishop, perhaps.
Whoa. Okay.
Let's try some London system.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and play some openings where I have to defend a bit more because I feel like we talked a lot about attacking. I feel like we haven't talked as much about defending.
Okay.
So I'm gonna on purpose castle here and let him attack me on h6. Give him a pawn, partner. Give him a pawn, but get me a knight.
I lagged.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh well, he's playing some weird h3 line. Okay, I'll just go here. Okay, this is bad. This is not an opening. Don't do what I'm doing, guys. Okay,
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Now it's fine. Now it's fine. Before it was less fine. Okay, he's got knight c6, but that's okay. I'll just take the bishop.
Fine. You just play queen takes c5 and just take everything and play rook e8, right?
What? If he does knight c6?
If he does knight c6,
yeah,
just play queen takes c5
you
and
mean
then
bishop takes c5?
queen takes if he's attacking your queen.
My queen was on d7.
No, queen was on d4 at that point.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was thinking of a different position. All right. Yes. So here we traded off stuff.
Nice.
Grab
Hey,
time.
you want to not? No. Sit. Hard.
Wait, what happened?
We were sitting. Okay, give me a rook.
All right. You get.
Reset.
To come in. Oh, whoa. Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, if you move the rook, then what's the plan? Am I getting you something?
I can't get it. I don't think I can get it. Oh, maybe bishop takes c2. Let's try.
Actually, I have some continuation, maybe.
Yeah, so in this sort of position, my partner is going to just, rather than try and defend, it's better to try and attack, because it's much trickier to defend in that position. So it's better just to sack pieces since I'm not really under any attack of any sort here.
Okay, so you need a rook.
I see that. I'm going to try and get it.
Then okay, let's see what else I can do here. If I can't get a rook, anything?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Let me try. I have an idea.
I need this rook.
Try to get it.
I mean, I don't know, I'm not dead. I can just sack my queen, but I can play like bishop at c2, which in positions like these you don't really want to have to move your queen because then it can start attacking more.
He moved his rook to the wrong square. He should have gone to a1, and then I was going to do something like knight, if he does knight at d1 to stop me from promoting, I'd maybe go bishop to d3 to attack his knight, and if he moves his knight, I get the rook. If he doesn't move his knight, then I'm probably going to get the rook after that. So yeah.
I think like one mistake people make when defending is they don't give up material. They're afraid to give up material because they're used to.
That's actually so true. I see that all the time. A lot of the time, people will defend with pieces they already have on the board when they need to be dropping new pieces. They think, okay, I can conserve material. You know, I can keep it for later, or like, you know, keep it from like being like giving up too much and thinking it's going to hurt my partner. Sometimes you have, most of the time actually, you have to drop new pieces on the board if your opponent's dropping new pieces on the board to attack you. You're going to have to equalize, sort of.
Yeah, like you can give up a queen too, like for a minor piece, instead of just retreating your queen and then letting him drop more pieces near your king in situations. Like what I was saying with my position right there, when bishop was on e4, you want to play like bishop at c2 rather than move your queen back.
Exactly, yeah. I can't agree more with you. All right, we have ops. I think a task just challenged me. Want to play?
Yes, let's play.
Okay, strong. So here we're not going to be commentating as much until after the games, just so we can focus on playing strong moves.
Okay, minus.
It's coming, but I'll hold heavies. Oh, I'm giving my queen, sorry. Oops. Alright, so here I'm going to just start counterattacking because otherwise it's going to be ridiculous.
Let's just play very fast. That's my strategy. Okay, sit.
Oh, sorry. You made it?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
There's a queen.
Okay. See, my whole idea was just a counterattack at that point. That was the best strategy there rather than trying to defend.
That was a good strategy.
Thank you. Yeah, which is an example of what Chicken did the last game as well. Was he counterattacked when he was... If you're in a risky situation, sometimes the best thing you can do is counterattack, but only if it works. Don't just attack for no reason. Alright. I'm going to give up my queen for a minor here. I just want to stay super safe is my idea here, and my partner seems to be safe, so, and it looks like minor pieces is good for him, so why not? Okay, pawns are good.
Mates. Okay.
I'll get it. See if you can get
No,
it.
never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to take this bishop.
All right, bishop's good for me. Here's a queen. All right, what are we gonna do to defend here? So here I have to give him my rook, I think, to defend. Here, I might just take that bishop. Okay, minus. I'm playing risky house. All right, now I'm fine.
Okay, hold a knight, nice bad.
So if he drops a pawn on h3, I could just take it. Oh, did I give a knight? I didn't. What did I give? I gave a bishop, right?
Okay, well, you can...
Rook is good.
Yeah. Okay, you're getting some stuff. Just hold a knight. Okay, I mean, you can always play. Okay.
I'm going to play safe here.
Knight d8 if it's good. I'm not sure if it's good, though.
Yeah, I could probably get away with that. So my idea here is I could just go up to h3 and I'm safe. Oh, maybe I'm not.
Okay. Oh, go. Take everything.
Okay.
Maybe you could have gone to h1, maybe.
Yeah, I think h1 or f1 was probably better. My bad. No bishop. Oops. Mistakes were made, partner. Mistakes were made.
No worries.
Here I could have just gone to
Bishop sit?
Take it this way.
Bishop's bad? Or no? Only
Bishop is bad. Diagonals are bad. You could maybe go like knight at e2 and take with the bishop. Oh wait, no. Your queen's under attack. Just
I got
kidding.
this one then.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you got
mated
a
with a
pawn.
pawn. Oh, hard. My bad. I was safe. I got distracted. But now I'm focused. Yeah, you gotta make sure that when you're in positions like that you actually take the time to calculate. My mistake was moving too fast.
It's okay.
Here I've blundered my opening, unfortunately. Okay, minus.
Stuff is really good.
Cool, but my partner's doing well, and if my opponent takes this, he'll practically have made my partner. Yeah.
Okay,
so
what's the best way to attack here?
bishop at g2.
Bishop at g2.
7. Whoa, sorry.
Bishop at
I
g7.
need to wake up. Yeah, bishop at h6. Maybe. Actually, I'm not sure about that one. Maybe knight to g5 is also an idea. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe knight to g5. Maybe bishop at g7 then knight to... I don't know. A lot of options to consider.
A lot of options here. Okay. Knight to g5, I like this one. Okay, you played a good defensive move. Good defensive. Good attack. We just gotta play fast. I gotta play fast. You gotta attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty safe, but just like no heavy, like not a ton of stuff.
Lag again. Okay. Am I lagging still? Okay.
Oh, nice move.
Give me a pawn. 2 pawns made. Pawn. Okay, never mind.
Doing very well. You're doing very well. Here I'm gonna just win using a tactic. Oh, maybe he's got bishop at g2. Okay, let's go here. Bishop at g2. Your rook's coming.
But I have 1 second left. Okay, time.
Oh, slip. Oh, win! Rook at h6, partner. Rook at h6.
Very nice.
That was hilarious. I was trying to drop that rook somewhere very different than where it went.
Lag.
Panicked, partner. Panicked. Okay.
I'm not lagging. Everyone's just sitting for some reason. Wait, am I lagging?
You're lagging. No one's sitting. Maybe you want to reconnect. Perhaps.
Yeah, restart my computer after this game.
Minus. Made some mistakes this opening. Wasn't on my game, perhaps.
Doing very well, don't worry.
Good. Okay, no stuff. Mates me. No queen.
Wait, are we even on time? How did that happen?
Okay, minus. Seriously though, no knight, no queen.
Rook comes.
Okay, sit. Go.
Coming.
It's fine. I'm gonna figure out a way to live here. I'm gonna find a way. All right, I need a knight. Really
They're
badly.
coming.
Okay, what do I do?
Go like pawn. Okay.
Oh, I know what to do.
I let you.
Figuring it
decide.
out, partner. Figuring it out. Oh, hard to get.
What happened?
Made a good move.
Okay.
Hard. Alright, what do I even do? That doesn't even help anymore. Alright, pieces are just bad. You're mating me by giving that knight, unfortunately.
Oh, hard to get.
Hard to get. Alright, is there any way to survive this?
Let's think. Let's think. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, I really don't think there is.
This is a. This is a. Oh. Okay.
Well, he
My
kind of
partner's so
misplayed it.
safe. My partner's so
He should have
safe.
just gone bishop, but c8 was mating too. Okay, anyways. Now he's seen it. Oh, I thought he was going bishop c8 again. Anyways. Okay, give me a second. Do you want to reconnect and fix your internet?
Yes.
Alright. So we're going to take a second, guys. For those maybe that are just coming in, I'm going to go over the rules again. Just give me 2 seconds to get those opened up. All right, so we're going to go over the rules again quickly for those who maybe have joined in halfway through the stream and didn't get a chance to hear them at the beginning, just while we're waiting for my partner to reconnect their internet, because it's a little tricky to play when you're lagging. So doubles chess is also known as bug house, and it is a chess variant played on 2 chessboards by 4 players in teams of 2. Normal chess rules apply, except that captured pieces on one board are passed on to the teammate on the other board. As each captured piece is passed to your teammate, they have the option of using any available passed pieces on their board. Available passed pieces are displayed on the side margin of the board. Pawns cannot be dropped on the 1st and 8th rank. And you cannot drop pieces on occupied squares. They have to be on empty squares. So yeah. Hello. My cat is crying. Just don't mind that. Also, if you're enjoying Doubles Chess and the content, feel free to give me a follow on my main channel, which I'll put in the chat right now, for more Doubles Chess content. I also play standard chess there and might partner up with viewers or play against viewers as well from time to time, and as much as other stuff too. Do a lot of things. Do tactics. Trying to do Puzzle Rush. Trying to get that Puzzle Rush challenge that's going around right now. So close. But anyways, just waiting for my partner to come back here. They're fixing their internet. And then we're going to get back into this series that we're playing against Genna and Katask, 2 very strong doubles chess players. Right now we have an even score, 2-2. So it should be exciting. That's funny, Genna. Genna says, Helms, you're doing doubles for dummies. Can I ask that you play like a dummy versus me? No. I shall try to resist. Vertical, stop it. You're funny. Yeah, there's so many variants actually out there, as Extreme Dota is mentioning in chat. Another one that's sort of similar, it would be Crazy House. It's the other similar one to doubles chess. Oh my god. It is so extra. I just pulled my headphones off. Alright. Oh my goodness. So if anyone has any questions that they'd like to ask just while we're waiting for Chicken to come back, do feel free to ask in the chat. And also, keep in mind that in about 30 minutes, I'll be playing partnering up with you guys. So if you want to play some games with me, you can give your chess.com username in the chat, and we can partner up and play some games. In about 30 minutes, we'll be doing that. Well, we'll see how long this, should be then. You guys are funny. funny. You're funny, Vertical. So let's see. In this game, my biggest problem was I just obviously played a very bad opening. I just let my opponent attack me when it was very, like, not necessary. And here I probably should have tried to sit for a knight. So my partner, I think, is back now. We'll give him a call. Just mute that. Okay, we'll wait till we get back and call, and then we should be alright. We should be good to go very soon, though. It's exciting. Alrighty. Alright. He says that it's loading. His computer's loading up, so we should be good to go quite soon. Again, it gives... Oh, well. There we go.
Try this, actually, if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, ready.
Alrighty, awesome. Let's, let me know if anyone in chat can tell me if, like, the volume levels are okay, because Chicken's just, I think, on his phone. Alright, so let's continue.
Ready to go. Let's go.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm ready to
Let's
focus.
see if my lag is good or not, but we'll just play anyway, I guess.
Do you want to click rematch, or you can't because you reopened? Yeah, I'll match them. Okay. Hello,
Let's check
Sunshine
my
Fools.
ping. Ping. $1,018 milliseconds. Okay, that's not too good, is it? That might be because I'm loading Skype, though.
Are you lagging?
We'll see. Okay, connection, some lag.
Are you sitting, or? I'm getting some free pawns in this opening.
No, I'm lagging hard.
Ah. That's too bad. Okay, if we need to stop early, that's alright. I get it. Queen up to b5 is an idea. If he drops his knight.
No, it should improve once
Pawn's
it.
kind of annoying. Do you want to sit? Oh, we're downtime actually. Yeah, we'll see if it sorts itself out. Hello.
Okay, whatever you want to do, yeah.
Yeah, pawn's bad.
Okay, I can sit if you want me to sit.
Yeah. So here, I just don't like pawn at f3 because knight at h3 is annoying. Oh my gosh. Okay, if he's gonna go knight takes c7, then it's fine.
Yes, partner carries due to my lag.
Take b2, take b2, take b2, take b2. Okay, now
I have one bar on my connection.
Okay, minus. Okay, just don't give a knight go. Don't give 2 pawns. No more pawns.
I sit.
You can maybe play pawn takes b5. I don't know if I mated. It's just bad. No knight go. No knight, no rook. No knight.
Hard.
Okay, the lag's an issue, right?
A little bit.
can wait a second if you want.
Okay.
Need to have 3 bars or better, perhaps.
Yeah, time is sort of like this. I guess this is a slight teaching moment because like it shows just how important time is. That's why we're sort of hesitant to play here because even just like lagging a few seconds a game just changes everything. It makes it so much harder to win because you're losing time, and when you lose time, you lose chances to get pieces you need and to stop pieces you don't want. I think you got it right the first time, Thorn. The spelling.
Okay, so should I wait, or what do you think I should do?
Is it still saying 2 bars?
It says 2 bars. It says okay connection, some lag. Maybe I'll try to close and reopen it. Or what? You have any ideas?
Sure, you can try that. Otherwise, we can just play it another time when the connection is better. Just because it's hard to play with lag, right? I mean, there's not much we can do. So if people in chat want to maybe start, if anyone wants to...
Yeah.
Sorry?
Sorry, I was saying, if you have other people you want to partner, you can do that now.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much for partnering me, though. I feel like this was like such an informative episode. Thank you so much for adding in your 2 cents with all of the knowledge that we've been discussing for the game.
Yeah, thanks for the games.
All right, good games, partner. Thank you. Take care.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, so that was awesome that we got to have Chicken on the stream. I feel like we got to talk about a lot of really important concepts and tips and advice and all that, and we got quite a bit discussed with attacking and defending. A lot of it I'm sure we'll bring up again or go into more depth in the future. And if you have more questions or want me to clarify anything or specify anything, you can definitely ask me. But for now, how about we start partnering up with people from the audience? By we, I mean me. So if anyone would like to partner up for a couple games, please put your username in the chat and we can start doing that. And if there's not too many people that want to play, I can definitely jump into the random pool otherwise. So is there anyone that would like to play 2 games with me, and then we'll sort of take turns, and if we have time, then I can play more than 2 games with you guys. All right, Cooper, you want to play? Let's start off. Let's do it. So I'm going to actually, just because it's like, you know, easier for us to get opponents this way, I'm going to log on to my Doubles for Dummies account, and just know that because this account is lower rated, all points that we may or may not win will be given back to, actually this account isn't that much lower rated now, will be given back to the opponents that we play against. I'm sure eventually this account will be like just the rating that I usually have, maybe one day, and then it won't even really matter at that point, but you know, just for those who are wondering. So yes, partnership request. Yes, Smash Time Fool is excited to see the Doubles for Dummies account. Nice. Alright, so let's jump into the random pool. Oh, I just said about getting opponents. We ended up getting a quite low-rated team, but that's fine. So let's play against... oh yeah, I guess my rating is... Well, that's okay. I believe in our ability to achieve here. So often the strategy that I'll say for my partners is just to trade a lot and play fast. And, oh, free pawn. Oh, free pawn. Free point. Pawns are worth 1 point. Wow. My brain just made some weird connection there. So the setup's not right. Oh, I see that. Thank you for letting me know. I guess it's because I just re-logged in. So you might hear a couple chest sounds for a moment till that game ends. I apologize for that. There we go. Now we're good. It's alright. We didn't even end up playing the game, so. Let's go. And don't worry about your skill level or if you've played a lot or a little. Like I said every single time, it's all good. We're just here to have fun, to learn, to play some games, get some experience, enjoy ourselves. You could have played a million games, you could have played none. Let's just play some games and see what we can learn. So here I don't mind going knight to g5 because I could probably take on h7, get my king. Oh, whoa. Queen, I mean, going over there. So if my partner sits, don't move. Ah, he got the knight. Because I was going to try and do something here. So I'll go bishop at g8. It's kind of a funny move, but I like it. Because if he takes with the rook, I had some tricks up my sleeve. I could probably take with a knight here. So knight's good for me, if I can get a knight. Alright, so here, my main sort of idea would just be maybe to go knight e4 to try and do something on f6 eventually once upon a time. Probably just go queen to g3 after pawn at f6. Pawn at g5 is fine. Take with a knight. So right now, my partner, it would be good, yes, for him to take the knight on h3, and then if he takes back, he can go queen at g2. So queen at g2 is mate. Oh, if he had dropped the queen on g2, it was mate in 1. Oh, you can also do queen takes g2 now. Queen takes g2. It's mate. It's mate, partner. It's mate. Do it. Do it. Live your dreams. Live your dreams. There we go. Yes, amazing job, partner. You lived your dreams. You lived your dreams that game. Fantastic. Very well done. See, look at that. So strong. Yes, got him, partner. You got him. Let's see if we can get slightly higher rated opponents, just so that we can get. It's good to play against opponents that are higher rated than you in general, just because it's good for improving and learning. You don't always want to just be playing against people that you can easily beat. You need to challenge yourself. And when we were playing before, I was playing against anyone, but now since I'm partnering up with you guys, I kind of like to play at least +1 or higher, just so that it can be a bit more of a valuable experience, I suppose. Though I'm sure from the teaching perspective, both are fine, but since I'm playing with you guys, yeah. That's my reasoning. I think it's okay reasoning. So my partner's in a tad bit of trouble, but it's nothing like too bad. Knight 86 is a bit of a worry, but he can always run his king to c8 if he needs to. Here, I don't really have any way to attack just yet, so I'm just playing normal moves. Yes, I get excited about everything maybe. Smash Time Fools. I like to clap when I win sometimes. It's fun. Okay, so yeah, knight at e6 was the threat, and since he moved his bishop away, it allowed for that move to be played without the ability to capture it. That's fine, partner, no worries. Well played, you did very well. You played extremely well. So we'll stop there for now, but we might be able to partner up again. I don't know how to unfollow these people because I'm not following them to begin with. So it's like when I observe a game, it won't stop. Okay, anyways. Good games. Thank you for partnering up. We'll now move on because we're going to do 2 games per person. So now we're going to partner up with 2008 King. I hope that I don't go in the wrong order. I'm kind of doing it as I see it. I might have missed if someone else had said it before. So I apologize in that case. All right, here we go. So here I'm just going to play against d4. I find the best opening is d5. Always. I mean, nowadays you're seeing some e5 stuff, but it's actually not that good if white gets pieces. And if you're coordinating well with your partner, you'll get the pieces. So here we're just going to attack on h3. It's kind of generic ideas. Here we can actually take here rather than sacrifice the knight. We might as well just... I'll sacrifice the knight here, actually, because I don't want him taking with the queen to defend g2. So here, I think I'll do this. And now I'll take, when he takes with the queen, I could potentially take here or get a knight for h4. There's a lot of options here, actually. I'm hesitant to take the knight on d7 because he's going to get knight at d5, and initiative, like I said, is so important in this game. So since I'm getting a rook, I'm going to go ahead with this plan here. Possibly a pawn at g2 would be fabulous. I'm gonna ask for a pawn. I'm getting a lot of trades here actually, so I might as well just sack my rook. Well, it's not really a sack, I'm getting a queen for it. Take here. Here I'm feeling pretty safe if he takes with the knight. Even if he doesn't take with the knight, I can just take this knight now and he doesn't have another knight to drop on c5. A little more accurate would have been to actually just take and then pawn at d7, but still I was safe regardless unless my opponent gets a ton of pieces. But we're up on the clock, so I know I have the initiative. That was a mouthful. Nice. Well played, partner. Okay, thank you, Portico. If anyone else wants to just let me know their username ahead of time if they want to play. Yeah, here I blundered. I shouldn't have played this if he has a pawn in hand. I'll just... we'll retreat. Yeah, I'll just go here, take with a knight. You could probably take d3 is the best option for him. Okay, I'll take here. Yeah, I've misplayed this, but it's not the end of the world. I might just try and counterattack if I can. But if anyone wants to let me know their username ahead of the time so that we can partner up pretty quickly, then yeah. Oh, well, I'll just take that. I don't know if I want to take that one, though. Might go knight at c5 again, just try and move this bishop so I can go rook at g1. Okay, I'll take this one. Knight at c4 would be decent. Oh, my partner's in a little bit of trouble, I just realized. So my partner's going to take this bishop. But I think he's made it with a pawn, which I can't really hold, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll just resign this one because he's made it in one. All right. Since we have no one else that's put their username in the chat yet, we could play another game if you want. 2000 and King. I'll see. We can seek, and then if you want to abort, you can abort. Yeah. So that might have been also on me because I don't think I was looking at my partner's board as much as I should have been that game. To see that I shouldn't be trading pieces. I'm quite used to just being in like a call with people, so sometimes I'll get used to just having my partner tell me with their voice to not trade, and I'll sometimes forget to look at the chat. That's on me. So here I can just go bishop d3 because he does not have a pawn. So here my whole idea is just like sort of get my pieces looking at his king side. Here I would sit and wait for pawns, so I might as well sit anyways. Hey, hi, and Crystal. Yeah, if you guys want to play, we have probably time to do 3 games per person. Let's do that, because we have a little bit more than an hour right now, which usually we would have less time. Alright, we'll see if we can get another actual game going here. 2008 King. Here we go. Alrighty, so here, kind of just want to go here because if he takes and takes, then I get pawn at e6, and it's pretty strong. No, just take the pawn. You can't push e6 because it's b4. Who cares? Sometimes you could just be a little silly, free up so much time and whatnot, like whatever. No, I can start attacking. Usually wouldn't be a great move because of pawn at, b2. So now I'll say trades are good. Pawns and bishops would be pretty close to mate here. Well, they will be mate. Okay, pawn mates. My cats really want to be in the video a lot today, don't they? Alrighty. Well played. There you go. So, yeah, just bishop at f7 is mate. Alrighty. Does anyone else want to play, or should I jump into the random pool a little bit? Let me know. I don't see anyone else. Unless, if you want to continue as well, 2008 King, just let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I'll jump into the random pool until we get some more people that might be interested in playing a few games. You say, oh my gosh, don't tell that to Genna. Alright, let's play Iron Crystal. Thank you for playing 2008 King. Alright, partnership request. Let's do it. This is the time for you to play some doubles chess. Yes, it's so strong. Just play fast and trade a lot of pieces. Thanks, Protocol. So here I'll just try and reroute my knight to the g5 square. Interesting. Here, this is very curious. Not even too sure what I want to do. I feel like there's so many moves, but at the same time, no moves. Yeah, we'll post the rules in the chat for you. If someone could do that, please, because I'm actually not sure how to. So here, I guess I'll just go knight at f7. I don't really know what else to do. I'll just take the rook from my partner and capture these things. And f8's kind of annoying because it's defending well. I guess g4 novelty. Maybe a queen d3 just to stop queen at e4 ideas, which are a little bit annoying. Maybe even f3. Okay, tricky. Yeah, because my partner's opponent got a bit. I think if he had run down to b, I vaguely remember the position, but I think king running down to b8 was a little safer than running back down to d8 in that position. No problem, Iron Crystal. Good game. We can play one more if you want. Partner. There we go. Nice. Trades are coming. So yeah, I would recommend not pushing your f or c pawn in the opening in doubles chess, because it is quite a dangerous thing to do. So trades are good for me. I'm going to try and push f6 before my opponent gets a pawn, because I'm just... Obviously, my opponent should just sit for a pawn, but I'm just trying to hope my opponent plays plays not the best continuations here. Pawn, like this. Oh, okay. A little tricky there. Queen at f7 too. All right, good games, Iron Crystal. It's tricky. Your opponents are playing very aggressively. It's hard to defend. It's all good. Do you want to play one more, or is there anyone else that would like to jump in and play? Yeah, thank you, Vortico, for putting that in the chat. You want to play again? Okay, we will play one more with Iron Crystal, and then we can play again. It was 2008 King. I'm sorry, I might have forgotten, because everyone has different usernames than their Twitch username. What was your username again? 18 pawn? Or L8 pawn? You're just so well attacked. It's funny. Funny! Very funny. Okay, what do I even want to do? I kind of want to go like g4 novelty, I think. And be like, no two pawns. But I guess they're gonna come because of downtime. Alright. Okay, now. Just put a bishop on f3. Just bring I'm gonna push some things here. Alright, so here I might just go c3. Just, you know, it's the best move in the position, basically. Alright, second is knight. I don't really know why. Now push g5. Probably go knight to e4. I'll take with the bishop. Push h5. It's getting real risky for me, but I don't really care. Maybe I should care, but, because we're down time. But I'm just gonna hope that because I have the better position, that'll be okay. And I'm gonna try and hold pieces so my partner doesn't get mated, but it's gonna be tricky. It's probably better that I don't take, because in case knight at c2. Gotta predict what pieces are gonna come since we're down time. Partner's doing well to defend. So here I'll just take that. Like a knight mates. Knight does mate for me. Oh, my partner's getting mated. Potentially. I need a knight. He's getting mated with knight at h7, but maybe I can play fast enough that it doesn't matter. Oh, no. Oof. It's gonna matter now. It's gonna matter. Real hardcore. Okay, sit, 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 sit. Sit, 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 sit. Oh, no, 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 don't. Oh, we're down time. Oh, my bad. Didn't notice that we were down time. Nice try, partner. Nice try. That was a closer one. We did pretty well. We're playing against very high-rated opponents, you gotta keep in mind. Thank you for playing with me. So you're 2008 king. Oh yes, I remembered correctly. Strong. Just take this off. It's like hurting my head. Just realized, why am I wearing that when I am not listening to anything? All right. Select. Let's play again. You said sit right after I made a boo boo. That's all good. Alright, just checking a couple things. Alright, oh, sorry, I didn't realize we started the game. I was just quickly checking to make sure I didn't have any notifications that I need to address, because it has been a couple hours since we started. Good to just make sure that all is fantastic out there. Alright, trades are good. I like this kind of... Oh, whoa, I thought I played the move. Because, like, now he's got more light square sort of weaknesses going on. I can always, like, just sacrifice my knight and bring it over here and be like, I don't care about my knight. But at the same time, I could go bishop d3 and try and get pawn at g6. And I have a lot of options. So here he's just letting me play knight e5 for free, which is pretty awesome. And now I just have, like, a bunch of pieces looking over here, which is very scary for black. So I'll try and take here. So it takes with the queen. I get knight at e5. Which is good. Alright, just making sure things are good. Alright, so here I'll just go bishop at a4. You can't really block because I'm going to win pieces. We're up a lot of time, so that's good as well. I might just go here to try and do knight g6 ideas. So here he's blocking that, but knight's good, so I'm going to maybe sit for pieces. So I got the knight. I'll go knight at g6, take. My partner's not really in too much trouble, so I'm not worried about giving pieces, really. And here, I can just go knight here, and after he goes here, I'm going to have mate coming very shortly. Because his only move is to go to g6. And then I take the queen, and I'll have the vacant square now for my queen on f7. And that'll be mate in 2. Well done. Nice. Okay. Alright, no more distractions. We're good now. Let's continue. Thanks, Iron Crystal. So if anyone else wants to play, do let me know. But until then, I'll play with 2008 King, and until he's had enough games. So here I can just take the knight and then take on a... Well, I probably shouldn't pre-move. So he goes bishop at h4 or something funny. So here I should just have mate depending on where he goes. I mean, if he goes to e6, it's going to be trickier. E6 or f6, okay, he's making it trickier. So here... definitely knight here. Go e3, try and defend this knight and also threaten mate with h4. So here... probably take that. Go bishop e2. My whole goal is to not let his king really get back to safety. So I can just take here. If he takes with the bishop, I have a pretty good position because I'm blocking a lot of the squares that he can escape back to. My partner could have maybe sat for like a queen or a rook there because we're up so much time. But at the same time, it's not the biggest deal. Because I should have mate on my board soonish anyways. Hopefully, we shall see. We shall see. Alright, we're up a lot of time at least, so that's good. Time is everything. Okay, I'll give a check here with the rook. So if he moves, then I'm covering the g file. It's pretty good. Give another check. Now we have mate in 2. Mate in 1. There we go. Nice! Well played, partner. Very well played. Alright, let's continue. Just at my username in the chat if you want to play with your username, or vertical if you need to get my attention, because it's hard for me to keep up. It'd be easier for me to see if you use my username. And if you guys, I do encourage you, if you do have questions, please do ask, because I'm here to answer pretty much all your questions. I know IGH usually has some good ones. I know Vortical has one question that I think I've already answered it as well. Pretty sure. It's funny. Patience is definitely important. Yes. Alright, so like 2 pawns are probably gonna mate if I get like pawn h7 and g5 ideas. Alright. So, excuse me. Ask for 2 pawns, mate them. I need 2 pawns, partner. 2 pawns mate. I forget the answer a lot though. Yes, funny vertical, funny. Alright. Alright, so pawn will mate for me. I got the bishop. Well, technically, if he takes my knight, then oh, I just realized I only have 2. Never mind. We're good. Cool. Awesome. Funny, Jarl. You're funny. You guys are jokesters today, aren't you? Always, maybe always. Alrighty. So here, I might once again just be fine with playing knight at g4. Trying to maybe capture with this knight so I can reinforce, bring my knight back to g4 if I sack or something. I like that. But if I sack, I might also want to play pawn at h3. A lot of options. He might go queen over here, though. Which lets his king run to the queen side, which is not always the best. Wait, what's the deal? Oh, funny. Alright, so here I can just go pawn at, because if he takes, then I get the rook. Probably has to bring his bishop down. Then I'm not really sure what to do. I guess I can take to start. And then maybe just pawn at e4 and start now attacking this side of the board since the bishop's no longer over there. So here, we can just go knight at h4 and start attacking g2. We're up so much time that it's like practically just GG at this point. My partner's winning all of his opponent's pieces as well. I'll go bishop at g2, threaten mate on f1, and if he takes, I can take and then have some attacking chances in that sense as well, just by retreating my knight. I could also take here and go bishop h3, or I could go queen at g3. Just retreat. Pawn at h3 would be good enough, or bishop at h3. Wait, what's the question? How do you say what? Yes, I apologize for yawning. That was a free queen. My bad. Just kind of want to take and maybe start attacking on f6. Things like that are always good. Retreat to b3 is fine. Castle stakes. I like what we're going on with these dark squares here. Pawn will be really good for me. Probably just rook over, just, you know, try and get some stuff going on over here. Probably just take, bishop at, knight at, check, take the bishop, stop g2 threats, take with the knight, maybe queen here, maybe knight, maybe move the knight, no, I'll place a new knight, and queen d2 is fine. Okay, now just queen to f4, attack f7, threaten knight here, take win the queens, but I also should not give a queen. Okay, so here I'll just go bishop at g5 so I don't have to give a queen. It'll be bad for my partner. So I can just take here. Maybe check. I don't know actually. I need like a bishop or something. Okay, whoa, sit. Here's a queen, partner, here's a queen. Checkmate him on G2, perhaps. Yes, I'm still playing with viewers if anyone would like to join in. So yeah, good games, 2008 King. I believe we have someone else who would like to play. I'm just going to quickly check one thing. That'll take me 5 seconds, but good games. You played very well. We did very well. It was fun. And I might have to refresh here. Check something quickly. All right, good. Yeah, very fun, very fun. So we're gonna partner up with Never Made X. Partner. What is the most distracting thing? Everything. Alrighty, so let's play. It's good, Morloff. You can get back into it now. Let's get some opponents. So I just try and pre-move things a lot of the time in the opening. Taking on e6, we know, as I've said a billion times, is not a line because it's just bad because black gets too much development, and in doubles chess, in chess it's bad, but in doubles chess it's good for black. Just take here, maybe castle or something. Take bishop. Bishop's good. I want trades here, to be honest. So what else can I do? Just castle. Maybe take on d4 if he takes on b7. Just rook over is fine. He shouldn't have moved this bishop because pawn h6 is a better idea for him when it comes to attacking. That's usually the better idea. So here I can just take, I think. I need to take. And then I can go maybe queen to g4 if he attacks me with his rook. Can't give a queen because it's bad for my partner. Hey, Stevis. Alright, and here, bishop would be really good. Like, I need some trades, to be honest. Do need some... I can maybe go here and trade off a rook and attack... Oh, well, I'm just maybe... Oh, I'm not actually hanging anything. You can't really take, can you? Maybe bishop to c6 now. Create my own bishop. Oh, I hung my queen. I'm getting tired. My bad, guys. Blunders everywhere. My bad, partner. My bad. This is definitely... We're gonna put the blame on me for this one. I kind of hung my queen. Kind of just straight up hung my queen. Happens to the best of us. Alright, so here... Just take. Pretty generic idea here, just you know, attack d7, attack c6, not care about b4, because you can probably get a pawn in time to block. Probably also just go c3 castle if I need to. Take castle, try to play f3 before he gets pawn at f3 in, because we're up on the clock. And I'm just assuming my opponent will feel the time pressure and not sit for a pawn, so I'm not telling my partner to sit, whereas usually I would. Attacking the knight, just knight at e5 is fine, maybe bishop at f4 is coming. Okay, knight's good now, knight will win a queen, but at the same time, do I care? Not really. Kinda wanna attack this knight. Trades are good. Oh, g5 novelty. G5 novelty. Oh, my partner's the best partner in the world for playing that move. That made me so happy. That made my day. Alright, so here we'll just go here. And then here. Now we'll win this queen. So why not? Then we'll go bishop here, attack the knight and the rook at the same time. Seems to be a fine idea. Alright, free knight. We want to make sure my partner doesn't get too many pieces causing him grief. But he should be fine if I don't give rooks or uptime. So trades are good. Just thinking here, so maybe I want to go like knight at g6 ideas. It's okay. Maybe queen at d6 is a good idea for my partner just to stay safe. Or that's also a fine idea, I guess. Yeah. Just like pieces in general are very helpful for me. Just get the pawn in, take. Here I just want to attack. Just need to attack. That's all that I need to really do in this position. So here I'll just take, drop a bishop, and be like, yo, pawn good. Here I can just take. My partner's getting into a bit of trouble. Yeah, maybe he is. I was gonna say, but it's okay, but no, I'm not so sure if it's okay. You can take that knight at least. It's getting real dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. So take here. See what happens. Maybe my opponent will let me mate him in one. That'd be fun. Okay, whoa, let me check here. Maybe my opponent will let me mate him in one again. That would still be fun. All kinds of stuff going on my phone. Alright. So here just take. My partner's actually very safe. He's done a very good job. I don't know what happened over there, but suddenly I look over and I'm no longer worried. I'll take the queen and the bishop. Partner's almost mated, honestly. I'm a little worried. I'm not sure how to mate here, unfortunately. Okay, maybe I see. No, I don't see a way. This is not fantastic. fantastic at all. But my partner's living. So here I'll just check. Queen a6, and I'll have mate 1 if he blocks. Please block. Please block. Please block. Just block, dude. Thank you. Thank you! Because if he goes back to d7, it's a little more complicated. I'll have to do something. I don't know what. I guess I'll have to go queen here, and then bishop at d7 is mate in 2. Oh, I guess he can go here, but then queen e8 is mate. Okay, so yeah. Well done, partner. You survived a freaking storm over there. I don't know how you did that. Defending, like, champion you were that game. Good game. Does anyone else want to play? Does anybody else like to play? Before I jump into the random pool or repartner someone. It is very, it's slightly stressful, but it's like good stress. It's fun. It's tricky. It's tricky stuff, but it's fun. It's fun. So yeah. Would anyone else like to play? You want to play again, 2008 King? All right, let's do it until we get someone else that's wanting in. We can partner up and take over the world. All right, we cannot partner this time. We should try and seek a game and see if we can get things working well. All right, let's partner up. All right, there we go. Oh, free 10 points. He resigned and somehow made him lose points, even though it had only been a couple. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take the points. I might have to like be right back for a split second at some point, I think. But it'll just be a split second. So knight's good for me. I like knights. Knight. Oh my goodness. Alright. Just want to sack. I just want to sack. Sack and attack. Alright. I'll go here. That way if he goes here I can take the bishop. Yeah, I might have to be right back for a second. Just a split second. I promise. So here I'll just try and lure the king out. Knights are bad for my partner, I'm realizing. So I probably should have... whatever. I believe in my partner's ability to achieve. I'll sit, because we're up time. Oh no, partner, it's a trap! It's a trap, partner, it's a trap! Just gotta check. Sit. I don't think I can win this though. Hard to get. Can't win this. Can't win this one in this time. Maybe 12-teen, but I don't think I can. I don't know. Not enough time. Some people are crazy. They just pre-move everything, like Penguin or 12-teen. I'll get there one day. It's crazy. But that one was legitimately a tricky one to try and chess, since it's basically a bunch of pieces still on the board and not enough advantage. Okay, I might have to be right back 1 second. All right, we're good. We're good. Good to go. Sorry about that. Good to go. So here, I think this opening is not too fabulous for black. Because I have a lot of like, just ways to start attacking pretty quickly out of the opening. A lot of ideas here for me. Maybe just bishop g5, actually. Just take on e5, I think. Yeah, I could have played this a little more aggressively, but tis fine, tis fine. We'll just retreat the bishop, take on f3 with the pawn, I think. Let's keep things a little closed. Alright, so here... Might just start like dropping knights around his king, like try and see what I can do here. And that's a free knight, isn't it? Just take on f3, should be good. Take again if he takes. My knight covers d2 anyways, but even if it didn't, that'd be fine. Pawn at e7 is a strong idea. I want to go pawn to d7. Probably has to take with the queen. Maybe go queen d7. Maybe. Then I'm gonna go bishop take the bishop and ignore this thing over here. Just take. Pawn at, and like now a couple pawns, like a pawn mate basically. So I need a single pawn. We're up time, so I can just sit for it. It's good. No, I just had to answer something. Alright, so we have pawn, we have all kinds of stuff going on here. I should use my bishops to mate. Might as well not be wasteful. Don't be wasteful. Okay. Nice! Well played. I always accidentally click the down, the was your opponent a good sport? I always accidentally click the no button when I'm trying to click rematch. It's funny. Okay, let's go here. Just bring the king up. It's fine. I don't really want to take. So here, this is all fine. Just trying to get an attack now. Counterattack, basically. Could always take bishop knight at d3 is an idea, potentially. I'm going to develop and then take and maybe try and do something over here as well. He might go bishop at e... I can't do that. Just go knight h5, reinforce the knights. If he takes, I can take with the pawn and I'm really safe. Okay, go pawn here, just distract the bishop so I can continue with my plan, basically. I don't really like how I've played this, though. So I go pawn here, attack the knight. He might take my knight. Take his knight then. Just drop, try and get some attack going on. I'm like kind of blind right now, don't mind me. Go here, if he takes my knight, then I get the rook with check. Takes. Alright, pieces are good. Yeah, I might just drop something on e3 here. Partner's in a little bit of trouble. So a couple pawns would be good. If I could drop a pawn on f2 first, then on d2, then I'll have mate like with 3 pawns. Almost, yeah, sort of. I don't know. Things are getting crazy. So yeah, I kind of want pawns. Fighter says no knight. I said. Took a rook. Do need like 2 pawns, I'd say. Bishop doesn't really work because I'm not threatening to take with the check, but I could probably use the bishop. Partner's promoting to a queen, it's fine. I'll just take this so I can get my pawn and bishop. Alright, so he took. Now I should drop here first. Probably also just have taken this knight would have been a good idea. Possibly this would have been the better square now that I'm thinking about it. That I should have dropped the pawn on after taking this knight. Tricky. We'll take here. Check. Take here. Okay, whoa. Okay, you take the knight partner. Yes. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna get like banned for spamming maybe. Well done, partner. Well done. We did well. Strong, very strong. All right, let's see if we can find some. Partner's busy. Okay, we're already seeking. Cool. I'm like so blind right now. I don't know why I'm so blind. Okay, guys, bear with me. I'm like something in my eye, and I'm like kind of blind. And I have no idea why. Oh my god, I'm so blind right now. I can't fix it. Okay, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Real life problems, maybe. Just can't see. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we'll just go knight at h5 and start like what is in? Okay. Trying to create some progress here. Pawn at f6 is fine. I'm just gonna. All right. Here, I'm more inclined to go pawn at g7. Okay, I seriously can't see. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need a hot second to try and regain my ability to see here. Sure, you understand. Seeing is slightly important in the game of chess. Doubles chess and games alike. Okay, knight's good. Knight's good. Okay. Okay, I can see now. Thank you for bearing with me during my time of need. Alright, so pawn is very good. We're down on the clock. Queen to d2, trying through this stuff. Takes, just take. Maybe like cat, like, oh, whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. I don't know about that one, buddy. It's a dangerous game you're playing over there. So I'm going to go here with the idea of trying to redirect this knight to somewhere that can probably mate my opponent. So I'm going to take here with the idea of taking it in here. We're pushing here. Oh, checkmate. Got him. Nice. I have no idea. I think I was just blind. But we're good now. We're good. We're kind of. I think it's because my cats just keep coming over here. All right. I'm not sure. It's a mystery, guys. It's a mystery. All right. So we played into the French. Oh, whoop-de-doo. We're just going to develop our knight to f5 and pretend like it didn't happen. And we'll go, we'll take this free pawn. Thank you very much. Here, I kind of, I hate the French because this whole dark square problem we have. Just drop a new knight here. I'll take that. I think I'll just push d4 and take this c6. If he takes, should be fine. It's a good move. Alright. It's a logical move. Logical. Okay, we're gonna just gonna take this knight and then take c6. I think this is fine. Rook's bad. Like, rook will mate me if he takes here and I take. Okay, I'll take this for my partner because it looks like a pawn's good. And I'll just go rook g8. It should be fine. I think pawn at f7 is slightly more accurate than pawn at d7. Oh, but his opponent went the wrong way. My partner would have had mate if he went knight at c6. Then knight at b7 was mate in 2. So here we'll just go check and win this. Take this knight. It would have been better if I dropped a new bishop because I'm no longer covering e7 to be preventing a queen mate. And it's always good to just not hang, like, have mate in one open in general, I guess, if you can avoid it. So I'm going to say no queen. Just take that. Here. Actually, I'm not sure. I might just go queen at, and then go up to e6, e7. Whoa, sorry. I think I'm fine. Should be okay. Potentially. It's got knight at b8. Yeah, this is dangerous because my opponent's just got so many pieces. I'm gonna lose a queen here, and it's gonna mate my partner, unfortunately. Probably should have tried to find a way to counterattack there. But I'm not actually sure if there was a way to. So I have to take that knight, I think. Oh, my partner's mated. My partner's mated with knight at e2. Ah, unfortunate, unfortunate. Nice try, nice try, nice try. Yeah, I probably should try to find a way to counterattack there. But it was tricky. My whole problem was, like I said, not placing a new bishop on b4. Then I would have been completely safe. I shouldn't have moved. See, this is actually a good learning moment. Your bishops are your defenders. Don't give them away if you can keep them on the board with it being a good position. Sometimes you have to. I mean, it's openings, right? Where you trade your bishops off. But a lot of the time, if you can keep them on the board without it hindering your position, they'll be great defenders. You don't want to be undeveloped either, you know? You got to find the balance. So here I'm just like kind of trying to get into the dark squares. If you move c6, then I have good advantage. Here I can go pawn at f6, maybe. Just go like try and move Harry up the board, to be honest. Cheat the bishop so I can capture on f3. Alright. Oh, my partner's in a bit of trouble, I see. So I'll go here. Yeah, this is going to be tricky for my partner to defend. Okay, that's a bishop. I should take. Check. Check. I need a pawn, but unfortunately it's not possible. Because he just goes bishop takes and pawn f7. He goes up, then he's got knight to e4. Yeah. Nice try, partner. Nice try, nice try, nice try. Alrighty, so we're just gonna play d5 here. It's fine. I'm gonna go c6. Gonna let him take there and go queen c7. I think it's fine. Maybe just rook c8 actually, now that I'm thinking about it. A little more accurate. Don't want him taking my rook. Just take with the knight. Pawn to b7, just rook b8 is fine. Just here, here, here. I might even want to. Okay, whatever. Rook takes g2 if knight at h5. I'm also threatening bishop takes c2, which is important to note. Okay, so I might just go pawn at g6. I'm choosing to defend here. I actually just hung that. I shouldn't have done that, but this is fine. Pawn at h6 is annoying, but I just go rook g6. I want to get knight e5 in. If I get knight e5 in, I'm pretty good. Pawn at d6 is annoying. Okay, just throw my king up. I'm gonna say sit to my partner. I think moving my knight's better because it lets my queen cover some of these things over here. Okay, so just go check, 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 takes. Pawn at f3. Queen at, I just go f6 to conserve my pawns. Keep them. Iron crystal, you're funny. Alright, so just check. I guess I'll take that. And check. Okay, now pieces are good. So time, I need like a pawn and a knight, to be honest. Tricky. So yeah, it would have been like good if my partner had taken the knight, but I didn't say plus knight in time for that. Go check. Oh, I got the pawn. Should have used the pawn there. Okay, give me the knight, give me the knight, give me the knight. It mates him. Knight mates, pardon you. Take the knight. That is the way to victory this game. Nice. Well done. Yes, Chuck, we're going for another 20 minutes. Ah, not the right button. Alright, there we go. A win by resignation. So here, this is just silliness that my opponent's basically doing. So I'm going to pawn at g6. And he's going to go bishop at e6. I'll go knight to e5 and take on f7. I might go bishop to h. I'll go c4. Take here. Takes. If he takes here, I just take. Check. Okay, so bishop mates. Basically, I need a bishop. Pretty sure that'll be the winning piece here. I think. I need like a pawn too. Develops as knight. Check. Need a pawn. Oh, thank you, partner. Well done. Got him, got him. Alrighty. So here, I'll just go like bishop at h5. It's usually just a decent move in general to go bishop at h5, bishop at h4 to pin the knight to the queen, and then also sort of defend f7 and get ideas like pawn at e5 and all that jazz. It's just a good multi-purpose move that you'll often see played. This is a bit tricky for my partner. I have to try to not trade too much. So my opponent's going for the knight, obviously, is very logical. Ugh. I'll go pawn h3. Take my knight, I don't care. My partner probably cares, but I'll try to hold pieces now. What mates my partner? A few pawns. Alright, so I can sit now. I think I can just sit now. A lot of ideas, honestly. If I had like some more pawns and like, okay, maybe I not. This covers. Okay. Still a lot of ideas here though. Because I want to take this and then take d4, I think. Okay, I'm going to do it. He probably should take the knight, but he didn't. Okay, good. He's going to take c6, drop a pawn. Logical. Partner's playing well though. Partner's playing well. Okay. Yeah, this was definitely not the best thing I could have done for my partner. Just give a rook, but whatever. Slicky. They shall. Oh, whoa. They will not live to tell another tale. I'm sorry, partner. Just not. I gave too many pieces. Hard. I guess I could have tried to give less, but yes, alas. It might have been a bit of a better way to hold pieces there. I kind of just hung everything at the end. Blunder. Here we'll just castle, take the free pawn, grab it. Queen to h4 is fine. Yeah, I kind of just want to take this. I'm gonna take it. Alright, give me the queen. Wahaha. Alright, where's the mate, to be honest? I don't know. Here, I think. He goes here, and then I get confused. Okay, but he didn't do it. Tricky, guys. It's very tricky. No, I'm not playing 2 games at once. It is the doubles chess. If how do we post the rules in chat? Does anyone have them? Just reading the chat's kind of funny between the 2 partners. They're like, queen? Really? Oh my gosh. Funny. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you. Appreciate it. Posting the rules. Okay, here we go. Just play more d4, d5. I could play e5 maybe next time just to show that opening, but d5 is the best response. Back in the day, I used to play bishop g6 a lot with the idea of opening up my rook. It's fine, but I don't know if it's the best. I just go here, try to take the bishop. Logical. Maybe just bishop d6 is fine. Take. Retreat. Yeah, this is fine. It's a fine position. It's like kind of whoever gets trades here will have an advantage, but I don't see any trades coming for anybody. I might just go c3 so I can retreat my... I mean, c6, sorry, but nah, this is actually kind of bad. This is kind of bad if he gets a bunch of pawns. Okay, I'll take that. And I'll go... Where am I gonna go? I guess I'll just try and start attacking the light squares. Check, take. This is fine. Not super happy. Not super happy. Kind of need like some pieces or something. Like I want to just sack. Let me think. I guess my best option here, yeah, I'm gonna sack. My best option here is to sack. And my partner's best option is to also sack. So just take, maybe take d5 next. Oh, e5, sorry. I'm getting the coordinates wrong. I'm a little tired. It's okay. Alright, just take that, and now I can drop knight here. Partner's doing well. I'm gonna say no knight. No knight, no knight. Partner can go like knight to c4 is good. I'll take that. Okay, cool. I'll go pawn here, and I can take d6. Nice. Well done, partner. Very well played. Alrighty. Cool. Got a little bit of time left. Let's keep it going. So yeah, c3 is fine in this opening because I think e6 allows for c3. Just kind of what my thought process was last time. So yeah, I'm kind of... see if... okay, this is fine, actually. If he drops that, then that's fine. Just take all these things and eventually take c2. Eventually take this one, too. If I can. If he drops anything on d3, I can play bishop at b4. 5! Oh, gosh. Sorry. Oh, that's a good move. He's going to take on g2. I'll just go rook g1. He's going to go rook takes h2. I'm gonna be slightly sad about it, but then I'll play bishop at a3 and be okay. We're up a lot of time, so I gotta take that into consideration here. Pawn is good. I'm gonna knight at g8. He's gonna go queen to f8. I'm gonna go possibly take this and then pawn at d6 is an idea. Or knight at d6 if I can get a knight. Okay, knight's good. I want a knight. Okay, so I got the knight, so knight at f6. I'm gonna have to take the pawn. Oh, that's mate. Nice. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Tricky stuff. If you guys have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Opponent left of the building. Making sure that we have the raid set up for at the end of this. We have to go? All right. Good games. Thank you very much for playing 2008 King. Very well played. We did very well. It was strong. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Everything does move fast, but that's part of the fun of it. So I think just let's see who's playing right now. Alright, yeah, there's not as many people, but we could maybe try and join in the random pool just for 10 minutes, unless anybody else would like to play. This is just for fun right now. We're basically, like, this past, because we've been doing this for 3 hours, or 2 hours and 50 minutes at this point. So, you're funny, Jarl. And we're basically, what I'm here to do is, on this show, I try and teach fundamentals and also more advanced techniques and strategies for doubles chess. So we've been doing that, and then in the last hour I partner up with viewers, and it's a little bit more, I still try and commentate and explain my thought process, but it's also just for you guys to get some experience playing the game and having some fun as well, of course. So here we're partnered up with someone. We're in the random pool now. Jarl, there you go. Yes, exactly, Iron Crystal. Key factors to have fun. And don't stress yourself out with improving at some ridiculous pace. Like, you gotta know that it takes time. And just, like, have fun. Like, especially with this game, I was saying earlier that I find this game very fun to play and to learn. The learning process is quite fun. It doesn't ever feel like there's, like, a rating where it gets more fun. Like, with chess, I felt like once I started to understand the fundamentals more, that's when it started to become more fun for me. But with doubles chess, right from the start, it was fun because it was just so chaotic, and like I had my partner there, and we kind of laugh about the losses and get really excited and support each other with the wins and all that. So it was kind of like it was really fun. Every single moment of the learning process was fun for me, if that makes sense. Though of course both games are incredible. Like, I love normal chess as well. I'm not trying to make one sound like it's more fun than the other. It's totally up to the individual, but I just find this game really fun to learn because it's just, you know, the social aspect is great as well. So here, I'm just, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not really doing anything. Taking this knight isn't even really good for me. Maybe like bishop at e4. Try and get something going on in these light squares. It's kind of tricky. Now I can maybe take and get away with it, but pawn at e7 is annoying. Okay, took that way. I'll probably take now, but bishop at e5 is annoying. I'll just take and then play bishop queen to h6. Got some threats. Knight at f6 will be annoying though, but we'll just hope he doesn't get a knight. Took a lot of time. Yes, Iron, you understand. That's awesome, Kaijudo. I don't know, I'm hoping I said your name right. Kaijodu. Judo. Oh god, I can't read. I'm blind and like, okay. We're doing our best here, folks. Judo. It reminds me of like judo chess. You guys know that variant? There's so many variants that someone mentioned earlier. Judo chess is a very interesting one that I know Chicken Crossroad plays. And I'm like, whoa. That looks interesting, so to say. So here I'm just defending, basically. My partner's in a bit of trouble, but not really. If he defends, he's fine. I'm gonna hope he defends that g3 pawn. Basically just trying to play the game and like eventually get trades and get light squared stuff going on. It's a bit of a grind. Knight at f6 is bad, I just realized. Start trying to get in. My partner hung mate with bishop at h1, but they didn't see. Thankfully. I can think. Thank you, Vortical. Just take the knight. Now we can actually not worry too much about knight at f6 because we don't hang our queen. Pawn at f7 is a bad move. Like, there's no real way for black to create an attack now. His only kind of idea would be, you know, if you could promote and drop a rook here somehow, but there's knights covering it. If I was my partner, this would be a time where I'd realize I don't want to defend, I want to attack, because my opponent doesn't really have any way to attack me further anyways, and if I'm just taking his pieces off the board, I might be helping him more than I'm hurting him. Like, now I'm giving him, like, bishop at g1, for example. But my whole idea is just to flag my opponent here, basically. So I'll just tell my partner to sit. I'll just flag my opponent. This is the most simplest way to win this game. Which is what I thought from the beginning. I was like, it's kind of hard to attack. We're up so much time, I might as well just play like decent moves and eventually flag him. There we go. Nice. I'm just gonna check in here. Am I able to do the raid? I don't even know if I can. I wouldn't even know who to raid. Because I haven't gotten a response yet on that. Oh, I got it right. Oh, he's strong. Fabulous. So we got time for like 1 or 2 more games. Alrighty. Here I just take castle. Pawn's good here. I kind of want a pawn, but we're not up on the clock. I don't really want to go here because f3 is good for my opponent. So I guess I'll just go like start trying to trade pieces off a little bit. You know, create some more light squared stuff because I have a light squared bishop. Might as well get rid of his. Just, you know, general chess strategies. Might as well do them if you don't have any pieces to drop. And I'm pretty safe. I'm not worried. Oh, now I'm a little worried. He's just got a queen. Panics. No, I'm just kidding. We'll be fine. This is... I shall give you guys a lesson in defending. So here, just go... Oh, God. Okay, this is getting a little dicey. We'll just take everything, and we should be fine. Bishop at h6. It's okay. Drop another bishop. Just stay safe. So yeah, just dropping a bunch of pieces around your king is usually a safe bet of how to defend, but you definitely need to make sure you do it correctly. But that comes with experience more than observation, I guess. So my opponent's probably best idea is just to try and like drop pawns here, I guess. But what do I want to do here? What do I even do? I guess pawn h3. It's a little rough. It's a little rough. Now that I have a queen, I might as well just try and get in. Okay, so I just go here. Now we no longer... Well, I guess you can retreat the knight to g3, unfortunately. But then I have knight at check and pawn at, and then a couple pawns will mate. see if we can... Okay. Because we're kind of in our last 2 minutes here, guys. So I was thinking that it'd probably be a good idea to figure out this whole situation of someone figuring out the raid. I guess we'll play one more game. Oh, well, that's a bullet game. That'd be a whole different ballpark, wouldn't it? Okay, we'll play one more. Hopefully we get a response from somebody. Okay, so just take here. Knight at d5 is a good idea. I'll just take the queen. My partner's in a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna retreat this knight if he lets me. Yeah. Just go pawn at d5 to be honest, then I'll take on knight g7 if I can. Alright. I guess just knight threaten c7 is fine. Pawn at d6 is very fair. We can kind of... okay, that's a good move. Probably should have said no bishop, but I can also take here. Take, rook out is a fine idea. Tell my partner to sit. Ah, why didn't it pre-move? I'm just assuming he's gonna go rook at d7, and then I'll have mate. If he goes rook at d8, then I have... Okay, I'll just take this way. I have rook at e7 then. Tell my partner to sit. Do not know how to move. You sit, partner. Check, check, check. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can figure out how to get this raid going. Alright, but thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, thank you.